How about now? How about now? All right, so this is what I'm gonna do because I got a feeling that I'm not gonna be able to hear the song when I play it. Hold on real quick. I might need to get my headphones. But yeah, you already I wasn't even I'm sorry y'all couldn't hear me, but I wasn't doing nothing but talking about what I was just saying in the chat, how I was over there and I was listening to Boot and forgot that I been doing my own live, but it had got real good and I love when like content creators, especially women, because I'm a woman. I love when them girls out there can keep it real, like Carissa, Boo, me. Women that don't feel like they need to put on airs, especially when you in a room where it's majority other women. Like I love women that break that glass, that invisible, you know, ceiling or break that invisible wall and just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it all the way above. You don't have to be, I love that about her. And I had got lost in the moment for a minute, but then I came back up. I said, okay, Alexa, okay. You can come watch the replay. But it had started. I didn't even know she was live, but you know how like well, you might not know. Some of y'all might know. Whenever I'm scheduling a live, I might be listening to something in the background on YouTube or whatever, and then it went there, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't even know she was live." And I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen a video. I need to go over there. I'm gonna definitely go back and watch the replay. Shout out to Voodoo Dollhouse TV. If I ain't already had this live to do today, I probably would still be over there because that it was getting good. It was getting real good. But y'all, we got an assignment to do, girl. So I'm gonna watch the replay after we get done with our live. Probably like maybe first thing in the morning or something like that. But we got an assignment to do over here too. But once again, shout out to Boo. I love the realness. That's what I love about Carissa too. So y'all can hear me, right? Okay, good. So let's do this. Let's see if y'all can hear um the video, and hopefully I won't have to put on the headphones, but if I have to, it'll be all right. I'll put them on. Let's see. Can somebody tap Shamice and Tay on the shoulder because my headphones.
So much fake love, I could see the real and the fake.
Where my headphones at?
Yeah, I've been on a mission ever since I came home. Bro just hit my phone, he asked me what I'm on. I told him I'ma hit him back, I gotta flip these homes. He know what I'm on, he can pull up and see me. These niggas wanna beat me, my bitch she too conceited. My life is like a movie, these niggas tryna do me. I gotta move cautious, cause I move with bosses. Every real nigga know how it feel to take losses. I was swimming with them sharks, now fighting with gorillas. They threw me up in that jungle, came out with chinchilla. It was about a month ago when we lost Rika. When she found out I was home, she bought my first sneakers. Now I'm rolling a reefer, I put my pain in speakers. Niggas thought I was gone, I turned them to believers. I gotta make up for all of the L's that I took. Man, this shit I've been through, I need to write me a book. I can show you all my moves, but you still gon' be shook. Call me baby, could bring the way I swing with that. I was stuck up in that cell, I had to read me a book. I gotta judge you by your heart, I can't go off your looks. Cause look can be deceiving. I'm fighting with them demons. Me and my brothers up in demons. If I got it, you can get it. Might just go shopping just to get on some fly shit. Why you asking questions, nigga? That is not my bitch. You think it's safe to play with me? You better stop it. I'm like James Harden, the way I shoot with the rocket. You ever went to war with depression without a weapon? These niggas taking life for granted, could change in a second. I overcame that situation, ain't no more stress. And I wake up every day and thank God for my blessings. I've been on a mission ever since I came home. Bro just hit my phone. phone, he asked me what I'm on. I told him I'ma hit him back, I gotta flip these zones. He know what I'm on. He can pull up and see me. These niggas wanna beat me. My bitch, she too conceited. My life is like a movie. These niggas tryna do me. I gotta move cautious, cause I move with bosses. Every real nigga know how it feel to take losses.
Shanice, y'all coming up today? I would've I know and I'm gonna do something different with this mic, y'all, because I did not like um I didn't like yesterday. Like, you could tell, but you couldn't really tell. So I'm gonna make sure that I bring the mic up a little bit closer to me today. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around, but feel like let me check the sound, y'all. Hold on. So yeah, that's better for me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I like this better real quick, y'all. Hold up. I'm gonna see if I like this better real quick, y'all. Hold up. I like this better. I like this better. I don't know. Y'all know that I might not even keep this one, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna have to up the score with the mic. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to up the score with the mic, girl. I don't know, girl. I might have to up the score because I want it to be impeccable. You hear me? I want it to be impeccable. I want it to be impeccable. So I'm gonna have to maybe bring it up a little bit more. I'll bring it up closer to me in a minute. I want to get my sisters up here real quick. Y'all want to come up? Tell where you at. Oh dang, they ain't even. Girl, I feel like ish, like a piece of ish. You know why? Cause Shamice called me, and I ain't Shamice. I'm sorry, girl. Trust me, I ain't talked to nobody today, girl. Oh, there go check right there. Bet. That's right. Rest in peace, Ronnie. I'm gonna tell y'all what we getting into today. Hey, Shay, girl. I ain't my bad. I ain't answer the phone when Shamice called me earlier either. But I'm live. You busy? Um, I'm girl. To be honest with you, I'm just live. You know how like I feel like if I start looking, then it'll take me extra long. So I heard about Chastity saying she want to call CPS, but I don't even really know what's going on. I just know what direction I want to go in today. And yesterday after we spoke about Junior, I just wanted to show a little bit more videos, but we didn't start till the end. So I kind of want to start the beginning, like after we see what Chastity say. I just want us to go back into the cerebral palsy thing, and I want us to go into quail. Yeah, y'all. That's how I'm feeling today, y'all. And if you know something different, just let me know. But whenever you feel like it, whenever you want to, just tell me to drop the link. He was. Yeah. Yeah. So y'all, just so y'all know what's going on, because y'all like, what is she saying? So Tay was just telling me how Real has spoke with the investigator that is dealing with the case with Ronnie, which I'm glad he did that. Just so y'all know, the investigator said that, you know, it is still ongoing, and more local people need to speak up. But I do know that Quell is going to be trying to listen and find out what we know so he can know which way to direct things. So I know it's just like that's a hard one because we don't want Quell to know how close they are or how close they not. But the good thing is he ain't getting no information out of that because the man wasn't really, he was vague with it. But and another good thing is that we know, yeah. And another thing is that's good is that we know that the case is still ongoing and nothing didn't get messed up because he didn't say too much. He said that it had to be a family member. So listen, what we're gonna be doing is just calling to give them information. You know what I'm saying? Because that I think that that's the number that she put out, right? That's the number that real call. That's the number that we got for the tip line, right? Okay, yeah. I think that we can still use that number. I think that that was a great idea to call them, and I think that you know, okay, yeah. No, don't get the name of. Well, I don't know. I'm just feel like yeah, because I just feel like we don't want to know too much. And you know he watching real and he watching us. Anybody who on this, you know, he watching. So I don't know. I need to sit on that because I don't know. But I think that that's a great idea. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm coming, y'all. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, you good. Take your time. You good. I said you good. Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. All right, y'all. Yeah, that was I'm glad that she told me that. So basically for anybody who don't know, y'all know that was Tay Tay that I was on the phone with. And she was letting me know that friends of the show, our brother Real 716. A lot of y'all probably know him by now, which you should. The man, a real man on YouTube that's speaking the truth about what's going on with Ronnie, how his life was stolen for no reason by a idiot, a fool. Yeah, yeah. There needed to be a masculine energy on here speaking up for Quran Can. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that he is. And bro, I might not catch every live, bro. Cause you know it's kind of hard to do a little bit when you, especially when we be doing 4-5 hours too. But bro, I'm always come over there and check you out. Make sure that even if I miss the live, that I'm gonna hit the like button, bro. And in due time, y'all gonna see collaborations and everything. Because man, y'all, if you was here back in what October, November, December of last year, man, y'all know I was tight last year, man. Cause I was like, all these men on here, and he's sitting up here telling y'all what she doing, and y'all know that women do it because it happens so much. It's so common. And y'all sitting up here letting him be out here by himself, like calling him a B word because he wanna be in his son's life. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm just so glad because see, with it being another man, I feel like it's gonna convict the masculine spirits that be coming on here and talking about her. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but somebody waking up. Somebody waking up. The pastor put him back to sleep a little bit, but everything entertainment was finally coming. Oh my God, I'm tripping. The night is it. Oh my God, I'm not talking about when I say a masculine spirit that was on here, my thought pattern was on everything entertainment, Turner, and that other boy, Sweetie, or whatever his TV. But Denai is very much a masculine energy as well that's been speaking about Ronnie. So excuse me with that because I don't want to. That's not what I was saying. He's just another. Real is another masculine energy that is speaking about it, and I just think the more the merrier. Okay, at first it was just the not by himself. He was the only man that was really speaking on it because he is very much so masculine, but um real is just another masculine energy, a man speaking about it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Cause we don't want to do. I ain't mean no. No, it ain't none of that. I was automatically thinking about real Turner and that boy. Y'all know I can't stand that boy. That boy with that do rag. They all say some stupid shit when they come on here too. They be those three idiot men. I promise you. Oh, they some idiots. I don't like a man that will side with a woman like a simp in a situation where the father of the child is unalived, inwarded. She wanted the baby to be the rapper baby. It wasn't the rapper baby, it was Ronnie baby. Ronnie is a rapper, right? But Ronnie he didn't make it to the millions, but he was well on his way there. That was another thing too. She knew that he was really not applying no pressure because it was so easy to him. It came so easy to him, y'all. And this is something that I gotta remember with me too. You understand? I gotta remember that with me too because it comes so easy to me and I don't have to do nothing but go live. And I know our show tonight gonna be lit because I know what we want. I know our direction. I know where my heart is at, and I know that we gonna figure something out tonight. We gonna see something. I know it's gonna be lit tonight, y'all. And I didn't even have to plan it. All I had to do is hit go live. It's natural to me. It's something that I love, and I know that I'm naturally good at it. So with me saying that's something that Ronnie had when it came to rap, y'all. He was natural born talented. And he wasn't really applying pressure to it. And I know what that's like. And I wish that he was. And in honor of him, I'm gonna not only rely on my natural talent, but I'm going to sharpen my sword. I'm going to take my craft seriously. I'm going to take what I do, every story, every vlog, whether it's a vlog about me, a story time about me, a book about me, or a celebrity, or John Doe down the street. Whoever it is about, whatever it is, I'm going to sharpen my iron. I'm going to sharpen my craft. I'm going to take it seriously and do every show with all I got. I'm going to leave everything I got on this mic every time I go live. And I'm going to be thankful for the voice and platform that God is allowing me to have via YouTube through y'all. So thank y'all so much. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got that out because big ups to Denai. If you don't know Denai is bisexual, so it was important to me to clear that up because I wanted to seem like I was saying that, he wasn't masculine or something like that because he is one of them people where he can literally hang with both. He can be right at home with the with the kids, aka the gays, right? Or he could be right at home with the niggas in the hood, like he used to say. He say he a hood nigga from Florida, okay? He could be right at home either way. So I just want to make sure that's clear because, you know, the devil be trying to start beef with people and stuff. Now, no. Real will make the second. And I feel like I'm glad that that is happening because those three men that I was telling y'all about, Turner, TV Nation, he had made me think that he was coming to his senses. But then I seen that the Chriseanimals, the Credum-Dums, the Rock Pipes, Rock Pipes, Cocoshans, all of those, they were getting to him. Y'all, how could I forget about Grape Tea, y'all? Oh my goodness. That's the big three: Real, Deny, and Grape Tea. Grape Tea is masculine. He's a male. He's a, you know, he is very masculine as well. So I take that back. Real 716 is just another male that needs to be just speaking the truth, y'all. But when I'm on here, I don't like doing that. I don't like saying something and then it seems like I'm leaving somebody else out. But on my head and not my heart. All three of y'all doing y'all thing and I love it. I love it. Yep, the bust down that fake DNA. He bust down that fake DNA. Says, yes, girl, you was waiting, girl. You know I ain't gonna forget our boy Great T News. He reminded everybody about that class. He reminded everybody. They probably was somebody in that class, y'all. When we see people like Cocoshine, when we see people like Cocoshine, girl, he reminded us. She probably was in that class. He reminded us she was in that class. She was in that class, for sure. All right, man. Let me stop fucking around, y'all. Where Tay at? Y'all seen Tay? Okay, I'm gonna tell her to y'all hit me up when Tay come in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and drop it right now. So that way, if I want something on the other screen, she could go ahead and do it. Let me see. Shamise. Let me know when Shamise get in here too. Shamise, I know you called me, sis. I suck. I didn't want to talk to nobody today, girl. But you know why. You know why, Shamise, why I felt like that. All right, y'all. Let's run this back one more time. Let's get this together real quick. Shout out to those three, though. Shout out to Grape Tea, Real 716, and Jeanette, okay? Those three men, I appreciate speaking the truth because it's another three men on YouTube that's speaking lies and BS, and they wake up.
So much fake love, I could see the real and the fake. I've been on a mission ever since I came home. Bro just hit my phone, he asked me what I'm on. I told him I'm on.
What's doing that? What's up with the playback speed? Why is it doing that?
Hit him back, I gotta flip these homes. He know what I'm on. He can pull up and see me. These niggas wanna beat me. My bitch, she too conceited. My life is like a movie. These niggas tryna do me. I gotta move cautious.
Why is it doing that? Oh.
Cause I move with bosses. Every real nigga know how it feel to take losses. I was swimming with them sharks, now fighting with gorillas. They threw me up in that jungle, came out with chinchilla. It was about a month ago when we lost Rika. When she found out I was home, she bought my first sneakers. Now I'm rolling a reefer. I put my pain in speakers. Niggas thought I was gone, I turned them to believers. I gotta make up for all of the L's that I took. Man, this shit I've been through, I need to write me a book. I can show you all my moves, but you still gon' be shook. Call me baby, could bring the way I swing with that hook. I was stuck up in that cell, I had to read me a book. I gotta judge you by your heart, I can't go off your looks.
Wow.
Your looks can be deceiving.
Oh yeah.
I'm fighting with them demons.
Oh yeah.
Me and my brothers up in demons.
Oh yeah.
If I got it, you can get it. Might just go shopping just to get on some fly shit. Why you asking questions, nigga? That is not my bitch. You think it's safe to play with me? You better stop it. I'm like James Harden, the way I shoot with the rocket. You ever went to war with depression without a weapon? These niggas taking life for granted, could change in a second. I overcame that situation, ain't no more stress. And I wake up every day and thank God for my blessings. I've been on a mission ever since I came home. Bro just hit my phone, he asked me what I'm on. I told him I'ma hit him back, I gotta flip these zones. He know what I'm on, he can pull up and see me. These niggas wanna beat me, my bitch she too conceited. My life is like a movie, these niggas tryna do me. I gotta move cautious, cause I move with bosses. Every real nigga know how it feel to take losses.
Alright, y'all, you're right. Right? I prefer my other video.
If a nigga try to play with me, you know I'm gonna kill him. If a nigga try to play with my brothers, you know we kill him. Let's get him. And if he talking, I'ma get up with him. I been running with the pipe and I been running with that drink. If a nigga talking shit, I put that clip to his face. I ain't playing with no fuck niggas, I been running through my city. If a nigga try to talk some shit, I tell him get up with me.
Just natural born, talented, right? And that was a problem for her. We're gonna always honor Ronnie. We're gonna always protect Ronnie. And another way that we protect Ronnie, y'all, is by protecting his case. By protecting his case. So I just really hope that in our good faith efforts that we make all the right moves. I hope, but at the same time, we just gotta be on each other and be cognizant, y'all. Even with me, I don't want to give Quell too much information. You understand what I'm saying? I don't. That's why when he asked me, and hold on, because I need y'all to really feel me on this, because I want y'all to hear me. I really do. This is important to me. It's something I thought about. When Quell was on that live that night, I don't know if y'all noticed this. I think I might have said something to Queen Tay or Shamice. Hey sis, let me know if you want me to drop the link. But he asked me, have I spoke to Ronnie mama? What his mama and them saying? You spoke to the mama or the sister? What they saying? And when he asked me that, I got mad. I said, no, I ain't spoke to his mama, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. Because I don't want him feeling like he got to go and do something to this person because he heard this person spoke to this person or that person. We got to keep in mind that Ronnie's family is still in Baltimore. And that man obviously know where they live at, because what happened to Ronnie happened outside of his house. So I want y'all to know that, like, if I say, I might not want to do that, it's just because some things I'm thinking about the family, y'all. I don't want it to be just me and my feelings, because I want us to catch them so bad and not consider all of the moving parts. Our main thing should be also to protect Ronnie's family. We know how he felt about his mama, right? We know how he felt about his people. Y'all, they know that Junior is theirs. They know Junior is a part of their family. They know that's Ronnie, baby. You can look at him and tell. But they are not wanting nothing to do with it at all. That's the only reason why they not saying nothing. Because they see right now how stupid people are getting. They see right now how stupid people are getting. So at the end of the day, it kind of hurt me a little bit when I seen them, say that, Junior is not Ronnie's son. But I knew exactly why they were saying it. I knew that they were saying it because they got to make sure that they safe too. And she want her little fairy tale to come together so bad that she's willing to say and do whatever. So when Ronnie asked me, did her mama speak to me and what her family's saying? Are they trying to get? I said, oh no, I see what you trying to do. You on YouTube and you watching all of us. He done been in the chat 3-4 times. Shamice had to block him. He watching all of us, y'all. He went to go talk to a lawyer because he felt like, ooh, it's coming. So just y'all, please, 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 y'all, do me a favor while we out here doing our thing, y'all, please. Because I won't be able to sleep good if I don't say this, okay? And then I'm going to leave it alone. Just please remember that, y'all. We can't let our left hand know what our right hand is doing sometimes. And sometimes we gotta always just remember to stay on point, right? Because when we get in our emotions, we are susceptible to being tricked. Okay? And we can't, anytime we're in our emotions, we're in our flesh. We get in it every day. I was just in my emotions. But the truth be told, when you're in your emotions, you're in your flesh. So when I get upset about Ronnie, I'm getting emotional. And that is a vulnerability because the enemy always tries to attack us through our emotions. Happiness, sadness, anger, betrayal, jealousy, bitterness, okay? Insecurity. The devil tries to attack us through these things because they are worldly things. And that's the only little power he got. So, what I'm saying is, when we are in our emotions about it because we just so upset about what happened to Ronnie, which rightfully so. I love that it's a group of us, and I want us to just look out for each other by reminding each other, like, little things like that. Like, hold on, we talk about this on the Zoom or in the back end because we don't want Quill to hear this or hear that. Like how Misha and Tay, we talk to y'all, but it's certain things that Tay will say to me in the back because we know that he is always watching. We don't want him to know who the detective name is, and we don't want him to know the evidence they got and who giving it to him. Right? So we just gotta I just want us to just remember that as we go forth, because the last thing that I want to do is mess up anything. I just want to do my part and help. I don't want to overstep, and I don't want to mess nothing up. Anybody in Ronnie's family, anybody in Chrisean family, Blueface family, any of y'all, anybody who has anything that they do want to talk about or do want to tell me that they want me to put out or do, want to let us in on. I will not tell people who you are. If you want to be anonymous, you will remain anonymous. Nobody will know I spoke to you. And that's my word on that. But the truth needs to come out. And if you're going to get guilt tripped and she's going to make her fans troll you and make you look like the bad guy for telling the truth, come tell me. I'm going to hold it down for you and get the truth out there at the same time. And I instead gave my word on here many a day. Ain't going to be no such thing as mad day with me, because if I give you my word that I'm not going to tell nobody who you are, that you spoke to me, I mean that. I mean that. Now, I just wanted to say that because, we'll talk more about that another time. But I want to make sure when I say things that people understand why I say them. And I want to make sure that when I say things that I cover as many bases as I can remember, because I don't want nobody to take it the wrong way. So that's why I'm glad that I remember that Grape Tea, The Knot, and Real 716. The real men on YouTube speaking the truth about what's really going on. I'm done. It's time to get into it. Y'all ready? We've been talking for 38 minutes. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we go and see what Chastity talking about first? Can we at least get us 50 likes up in here real quick, though? We're going to have to let the replay gang know the live started at 40 minutes. Ain't that about a... Took me a minute to get started today, girl. Let me be quiet and get to this video.
Girl, so after Chrisean came out with her apology and Blueface and Carissa said that they don't trust her, and Blue said it's giving. Chrisean came back and spilling tea on Blue. Said he was trying to get her to fight Jaden. Child, let's get into it. Oh, and Carissa responded too in a live. And you know I got it. Let's get into it.
Y'all fail to realize I do not want to deal with this man no more. So me reaching out to the family to do co-parenting and have the kids coexist for each other healthily and not through a man, that's not me. What am I going to use y'all for?
What do you mean and not through a man? The man is their father. The man that you don't want to go through is the father. Not your baby's father, but he's Journey and Javon's baby father. He's their father, and he's been being a philanthropist. Okay, he's being the no child left behind right now, and including Junior, because he know that you deleted his daddy, and he been feeling sorry for Junior since he saw that picture. Keep it G. He got on a plane when he saw that picture. This is called philanthropy. When you take care of kids that ain't yours and you doing no child left behind, it's called being a philanthropist. He's donating to you by even saying he's the father of the baby because he know what you did. And he know that baby need love. But he's still going to tell us the truth one day. I hope you know that. It's still going to come out. Ain't nobody going to help you look like a real liar after you tried to drag their name, their career, and everything through the mud. Thought you was going to stop something, and you ain't even stopped nothing.
Y'all could come pick up y'all grandson. Y'all can come love on him. Y'all can spend time with him. Point blank, period. Like, what am I using? What? Come on now.
Bring me the crown.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on for real. Cause y'all know I got receipts. Probably like a month ago, he told me to fight Jaden. We're on the phone arguing. I'm not fighting her. Like, yeah, y'all got me messed up, but at the end of the day, you still.
First of all, he told what? You lying again? Man, I need to move this thing out of the way. Bring me the damn crown. I'm trying not to say bad words and stuff like that so the kids can watch this video too, because she got the kids watching her. And you about to make me say a word now. Bring me the crown. Stop playing. What's going on with you today? You ain't eat sweeties or something? Go get the crown. And it better be clean too. You like when you get fussed at, don't you? Don't you? Tell it, you just want my attention. Hurry up. Don't send him to do it. You do it. Don't come back in here without a crown or you're going to be kicked out and on the curb. Now, you can't just run amok around here. I'm sorry, y'all. Neek gonna get her crown today. I don't care. I don't care, Neek. We gonna crown you. You the naughty queen. I'm grateful for you, Neek.
We still like related because our kids. Not like that, but it's like, what am I going to gain out of fighting Jaden? Like ultimately, like what am I really going to gain fighting her? You feel what I'm saying? He start calling me Sky. I'm like, I'm not fighting your baby.
Hold on. What are you gonna gain fighting her? What are you gonna gain fighting her? Well, what did you gain the first time you fought her? Because we didn't know who you were. What did you gain the first time you fought Jaden? Because we didn't even know you, girl. We knew about Jaden and Jiggy. We didn't know anything about you. Yes, brother. Yes, we did. Yes. Love you too, and I love what you're doing. I don't know if you heard me, but even if I miss the live, I'm gonna always come over there and make sure I hit the like and leave a comment or something because I really love what you and the other two men on YouTube are doing. It's not enough men talking about it. So to see that masculine energy finally like speaking the truth, I know that it is convicting the other people that's helping her cover this up. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. And say and let me know about the phone call. That's good ish. That's good ish. That's good ish. And I feel like we can also use those numbers to send information. I just don't want Quell to get no information from us. You know what I'm saying? You know how the person who did the crime, they gonna be staying up on the news, trying to see if the police found a suspect or if the police talking to witnesses. And, that's what the person who did this to Ronnie is doing. So I want us to talk, bro. We need to talk in the back, bro. Call me. Tay gave you my number. Call me. Because I really want to talk to you about something. Wait. Gotta do the hard part and make the phone calls and reach out to the people, right? We just need you to keep letting the people know we're gonna hire. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. We're going to. We most definitely are. We most definitely are. 100%. Hello. All right, I'm dropping it. Okay, bro. Yes, please call me. Call me. Call me. Yes, because I'm down with that. I'm down with that. And you know that them phone calls are the hard part. Cause it really is. You ain't never lied. That is the hard part. I do understand what you're saying, so I will call you because you definitely don't want to know too much. Right. But he don't from the way that you did it. He ain't getting nothing out of it. But just future reference, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Keep going. You doing. You know what you're doing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I love it. I mean that too. I love it. Yes, love you, man. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. Yes, for sure, for sure. All right, Tay, I'm finna drop it. I can't wait till we plan a show together. For real. All right, invite, copy. You in the A? Get out of here. Man, get out of here, man. What for real? I thought you was in New York or in New Jersey or something. Oh man, yeah, man. Hit me up, man. I'm down the street, bro. Hit me up. I'm right down the street, bro. If you in Atlanta, I'm right down the street. Okay, you from Buffalo. Okay, you from Buffalo, New York. That's what's up. That's what's up. That is what's up for real. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk. Tay, what? Did I drop it? Did I drop the link? Let me see. Let me make. There you go. All right, Tay. It took me a little minute to get going on here, girl. But
It's all good.
I'm ready, girl. I'm ready.
I emailed you the reels number too. It's in your email somewhere.
Okay, bet. Okay, bet.
Uh, yeah. How you
Perfect.
doing?
That's
How you doing
perfect.
today?
I'm good, sis. I'm working between the hours of 9:30 a.m. and 1:30. Call me in between that time because I can talk while I'm working. So call me in between that time. That'll be perfect. Between
9 in the
9:30
morning.
a.m. and 1. Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep. Really between 10 and 1:30. Because if I get in at 9:30, give me like 30 minutes. And then like between 10 a.m. and 1:30, call me. We can all we'll all end up talking, but you know what I mean. But yeah,
Okay.
okay,
What's
y'all. I'm coming
going
back
on?
over to the chat, but I gotta get over here and get these videos. And I know y'all tired of hearing me run my mouth.
But where
I
you
know
at,
y'all
sis? What
tired.
happened today?
I literally just got the video pulled up. So the title of the video that I put is what happened to Junior and Ronnie Doe. R.I.P. Chrisean Rock, Blueface, Carissa, Chastity gonna call CPS. And that's where we at. Let's go. And when we get to
Mm,
the Carissa part, yep. When we get to the Carissa part, y'all, I'm gonna play some of it, but for the sake of time of the other stuff I want to show y'all, play some of it, but we ain't gonna stay for the whole hour. We gonna just pull some of the best things I saw in it out because I need to get to this cerebral palsy stuff, and y'all know we need to go over here and see what Quell doing. He always checking up on us. We need to check up on him.
hmm.
Baby mom. I'm not fighting your baby mom. If I'm gonna fight and I'm on probation, bro. If I'm gonna fight somebody,
Okay, he said Blueface wanted to make him fight Jaden.
I better get paid.
Make her fight Jaden.
But I don't even do that no more. So no. Let's start with the family part. You feel what I'm saying? He mad because
What?
even though I don't care for that side of people, them the
No,
mother,
let me correct you, Chrisean.
I
You're
still
mad.
was.
He's not mad.
What
It's
you doing?
you.
Why is you over there like that? He like you supposed to be mine. What? Pawn? You about to
Like
use me
everything,
again and
let's say
again and again
she is the opposite.
to do your dirty work like you're doing your
Mhm.
mom? You want her to be like, bro? What am I get? What would I gain out of it? All she have to do is come pick up her grandson. I don't want to deal with the child father. Like I don't want to deal with him at all. This is why I said a public apology. I humbled myself. It was like, yo, matter of fact,
I was going
scratch
to
all
say,
of that.
Lex, do your. It's. I was gonna tell you, do your thing. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Lie. It's a lie all the time. It's a lie
Y'all can deal with
all
him, but
the
I don't have to deal with him.
time. It's a lie.
We still got kids
It's
together.
a
Y'all, you know
lie.
what I'm saying? Like,
It's a lie.
y'all just scared to get cut off again. That's the other.
Now, see, that part irritated me. One thing I do not like is I do not like when this girl get on here like she clocking something. You're not clocking nothing. Stop. You're not clocking nothing. Oh, nah. I know what it is. Y'all just don't want to get. You ain't been around long enough to know what anybody want. You've been around since 2020. Girl, shut up. Oh, I know what it is. You just don't want to get cut off again. This is the thing. See, and this, if you were really spending time and bonding with your son, then you would know that Carissa's last worry is Blueface cutting her off again. You would know that because if you were raising your son and you saw just how much he loved and wanted you, and it didn't freak you out and make you cry, if you was really bonding with him and seeing how he feel about you, it don't matter how grown Blueface get, that's still her baby. Period. And I want to be clear because some people, they like to, when you saying something, they don't want to hear about their fave, they want to pick apart things that you saying. No, when Blueface gets married, of course he's gonna cleave to his wife. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the Bible, that's the book. Okay. Yes, we know that.
And let's make this clear.
What I'm saying is, go ahead.
Finish it. Go ahead, sis.
No, well, what I was saying was that we all know that, I'm not saying that Carissa needs to that Blueface is gonna be a mama's boy or none of that, how y'all try to pick stuff apart that we say. I'm not saying nothing like that. But what I'm saying is when you are raising your child and you are all in on it, Chrisean, you'll see just how much your baby wants his mother, loves his mother, especially if you are being there to, make sure he don't fall, hurt himself. Like if you would really love your son, then you will understand that you might be worried about you getting cut off, but everybody else is family for real. You're the only one that has no ties to him, no baby or blood with Blueface. You're the only one. And I think that's by design. I think God don't want nothing to do, you to have nothing to do with that family. I really do believe that.
I 100% agree with everything you just said.
Ties, no
Not
blood
only
or
that,
babies or bonds.
yeah, not only that,
Or bills. Wait, say you don't got no blood, babies, bonds, bills, or business around Blueface.
it's over. It's over with. And y'all got to remember now, this is the first time in the longest time that this time Blueface broke up with her. Remember, she was in that truck rolling that morning to go do that not the podcast, but the streaming with dude. Where she rode the horse at. Now, after that, he seen how she was moving. He left her since then, and he has not talked to her since then. Everything she's saying is a lie. She knows that it's like she ain't it's done.
Just like she did.
So now she's reaching. She's reaching.
Yep.
And still full of lies, still vindictive, and still hating Carissa and Jaden and them other babies. Because that's not a Blueface baby, Chrisean. That's a Ronnie baby, Chrisean.
Yep. A great
Tighten
man.
up.
Tighten up.
And get the baby to the hospital. Quit putting the baby off on somebody else before, or what is your motive this time? To put the baby off on Carissa and then start saying that she's at fault for him being in the condition he's in? Now, we paying close attention, Chrisean. Let's make that clear, baby. Tighten up.
And say, she's saying that, and Tay, that right there, she would do that. Right there, she would do, Tay. And I heard her say something about, I don't want to deal with the child father no more. And I really think that she wanted to say, I don't want to deal with the child no more, y'all. That's what I really heard when she said that.
I felt that way, Lex, when she said, come get him. Come get him.
That's what I'm saying.
To them, yes.
Yes, and then in this video, I don't think she said it yet because I think we're still in the beginning. She said, I do not want to have nothing to do with the child father no more. And I was just like, bro, you calling your son the child. Now I know when my son was the baby, both of them, I know I called them the baby. Like I'd be like, where my baby at? Or if my mama watching the baby, I'd be like, give me the baby. You got the baby. I might say that, but I normally say my baby my son, my baby, or my RJ. I nicknamed him RJ, or my Cash. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand how she can refer to her son as the child. I don't think I ever really did that. The
I never
only
heard her
time
say my baby.
that's what I'm saying. She calls him the child, and it bothered me because I don't. What do you mean the child? I don't call my kids the child. What? Even when they was a baby, I still said my baby. I don't even remember saying the baby, which I hear women say the baby sometimes when they talking about their own kid, but the baby be just done got born. I gotta feed my baby, or I gotta feed the baby, or who got the baby, or something like that. But just I don't want to deal with the child father no more. It sounds to me like you was really saying I don't want to deal with the child no more. Just listen.
Everything. Y'all scared to get cut off.
Let's move my
Cause
picture
y'all
to the
want
side, sis.
that's it's called a Jezebel spirit. When somebody kind of control you, knowing what a good of a person you are to them, if like you know what I'm saying, when they treat you right, like when Blue's good and he treating everybody right, we love that Blue. But when he give you that shoulder, we don't never want to see that motherfucker again. So I see why Carissa responded like that.
He doesn't.
That's a trauma
No,
response. She know daggone well
no. And then you sitting up here, girl. Who do you think you're speaking to? I'm gonna tell y'all right now what just happened. Y'all ready? Cause I've been meaning to say this, but every time I be about to say it, I might say something else and I'll forget. But just
Me
so y'all
too.
know, yeah, just so y'all know what Chrisean be doing, because she did this earlier that day when she first even came live, even when she said the little fake apology and everything, y'all. Chrisean, for example, after she said the apology, right? Carissa showed the screenshot of what Blueface said, what they were talking about, and she got his permission before she posted it, by the way. But when Carissa posted that, what happened was Chrisean got mad, got upset, and the lady that's in the car with her right now was talking to Chrisean, trying to calm her down and saying things that she wants to hear. That's what I don't like, ma'am. But that lady probably said everything that Chrisean's saying right now. And then once Chrisean hears somebody say something that sounds smart or intelligent, she will then get online and regurgitate everything they said and make y'all think it's coming from her brain. No,
Yeah.
that's a trauma response. Y'all just
And
scared of him to cut
Is
y'all
that
off too.
Junior way back there in the back?
You know I've been looking for him. I ain't see it. But look, that's a trauma response. Y'all just don't want me to cut y'all out too. That's it. You don't want to. That came from the lady sitting next to her. Her brain didn't even think to say something that stupid either. It's still something stupid to say, but it was just stupid that didn't come from her stupid brain. It came from the lady next to her. Ma'am, you need to get away from Chrisean. She's lowering your IQ every second and every mile
Come
that
on.
y'all are in that car together.
Clock it, sis.
she want for her grandson.
You clock it,
What
girl.
the heck?
You be going in too, sis.
Okay, you making up with your mother? Okay, cool.
You
Now
too,
let's just
Shamik.
all
You
make
be
up
going
then.
in too.
Why when I do it? Oh, I don't trust it. Don't trust.
Wait. Real quick. They just brought the crown in, girl. They just brought it in, girl. They just brought it in, girl, real quick. Sis, Neek, come in real quick. Neek, I promise you, it ain't gonna take no long time, Neek, but you know I don't play that. I don't play that. Now you got me last time. The last time you told me to pass it down, and I was with that, but then the person you wanted me to pass it to, they wanted me to pass it, and then they wanted me to pass it. So we ain't crown nobody that day. But Nick, we gonna crown you today. We gonna crown you today, my sister. You ain't forget about me. You ain't forget about me. I ain't gonna forget about you. I love you, girl. Come here, come get this crown. Can we
Queen Nick.
hashtag neat? Neat, Sovish. Here you go. You such a
Hey, hey.
look at you. You such a queen, neat.
I salute you, girl.
Don't be trying to be funny. If you do it right, then you won't get yelled at. Here we go, Nick. Boom, wait. Almost had it perfect, Nick. That's it. That's it. That's it, Neek. Hashtag Queen Neek in the chat. Queen Neek so Vish in the chat right now. We right back at it. I love you, Neek. I thank you. You are smart. You are loyal. You are important. I love and appreciate you every time you do that. Shout out to the notification gang. Y'all the reason why anybody in here in the first place. Y'all popped it off. Y'all got us popping. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Let's rock. Can we please get to 100 likes, y'all? Let's go. Hashtag Queen Nico Vish.
I gotta say something
Yeah.
when you're done.
That's right. That's right, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. What you got to tell me? Thank you, Dolly. What's wrong, Tay?
No, I wanted to say that now she's saying it's a problem when she's forgiven them and all this. No. You're going you know that Blueface have forgiven his mother and is going straight to his real biological kids. Let's make that clear. See, she's running out of her slick tactics and shit with playing games from keeping Blueface away from his family, and then she ruffles her family around. You know what I'm saying? So to where they clout chaser. You know what I'm saying? So because they think she got money and all this. No, the family is finally fed up with her too, Lex.
Yes.
If you notice it, no one is really fucking with her. Nobody is really messing. Yes, nobody is really messing with her. Yep, nobody's messing with her except barely Tessa. And how she doing that stuff with Tessa, she gonna lose Tessa in a minute too, because she's not getting Tessa that restaurant, and she's not helping Tessa.
I thought we was gonna off a little bit deeper in the video before we got to this. But hey, we here now.
Okay.
We here now. You done brought it out the box. Let me tell you something. No. I thought about that. You did. You did. So what? Pop goes to Weezy because of Weezy go pop. You pop it up out of there. And I'm
look,
popping
look
with
like
you.
Period.
You spraying. You coming through spraying. Coming through like okay.
Period.
But
the
no,
gig is up, baby girl.
Yes, that is very true, y'all. That is very true. That she's literally, her family is one by one slowly waking up, because for the people who was just along for the ride and there for the clout, which I do feel like would have been Tareen and Tessa, they see that Chrisean don't offer nothing no more. She don't got no money, y'all.
You have not seen her with no parent, no family members except Tessa, and wearing Tessa clothes and using Tessa. That's it. That's it, and that's all.
What? Her and Tessa probably fell out about that meet and greet because Chrisean probably ain't getting no money from it.
Mm-hmm. We never got to that one video you said where she was like, Tessa was like, let me get the record straight. I never seen it either.
Yeah, cause girl, it wasn't nothing. I was with that. Man, girl, that girl talking about
still talking out the side of her neck.
It started at 5 p.m., not 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Nope, family ain't jacking her no more, bruh. They not jacking her no more, and you know why? Because there's nothing to gain from her no more. And you already heard, well, we get there. What sis said when she said the only way that people can respond to you is on the internet, which is true. We already clocked that. Remember, y'all? Because that is very true. That's the only way that the baby got surgery. That's the only way that a lot of things happen, was because people had to literally say it on the internet.
Right. And for all the rock targs, rock pipes, dope heads, guess what? Y'all need to thank Blueface, because she would have never got that baby any help. The baby probably would have already been unalive, unfortunately. And I hate to even talk like that, but it's serious, because he said they went all the way to Baltimore. They get there and the doctors tell her, you didn't miss some appointments. Multiple appointments, and you were supposed to have been here day before yesterday. That's what blew his top off. And he knows, just like we do, every move, every step she takes, she has to go on the internet. So like he said, she's so tuned into this shit. That's where he had to go, because that's what's going to make her move different, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And since we finna get right back into it, but I just gotta say this real quick because it just hit my spirit. Y'all do know that it's literally not really nobody in here handing me the crown and cleaning the crown, right? Y'all do know that is me acting, right? I know it's a dummy that thinks that because I'm talking like I'm talking to somebody, that it's really somebody sitting in this room shining a crown. If the crown invisible, don't you think the person who shined it invisible too? I'm done. Let's keep going. I'll tell you about that later.
Y'all the ones bashing my son, calling him retarded. I shouldn't be trusting y'all. I'm trying to reconcile with crazy, evil motherfuckers, but I'm looking at it like y'all only responded like that due to the circumstances. I'm still giving y'all
just go back just to act.
Absolutely.
Trust what? I don't gain nothing out of this.
I wanted you to see this anyway.
Y'all can deal with him, but I don't have to deal with him. We still got kids together. Y'all, you feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all just scared to get cut off again. That's the other thing. Y'all scared to get cut off because y'all want. It's called a Jezebel spirit. When somebody kind of controls you. No.
She think now she want to call out Jezebel spirits. Say,
I'm done, Lex.
Did she get that from you?
Did she get that from you, Miss Lady?
Did she get that from you, girl?
Did she get that from you, Miss Lady?
Look, we both done clocked that Jezebel spirit in her. We both done clocked that separate times. Don't, girl, and then you sitting up here talking about that's called a Jezebel. He's a man. She's saying that. Is she saying a man?
How did he get the Jezebel spirit? Because he's not talking to you. He's not dealing with you no more.
Now he's a Jezebel.
Now, like you said to the ones in the back, that is really not somebody shining up the crown back there. There was really not a telephone call when she was sitting in the car saying what was said and what was going to be done in 24 hours that never happened. Hello.
Girl.
What a good of a person you are to them. If, like, you know what I'm saying? When they treat you right, like when Blue's good and you treat everybody right, we love that Blue. But when he gave you that shoulder, we don't never want to see that motherfucker again. So I see why Carissa responded like that.
Right now,
that's a trauma response. She know daggone well she wants for her grandson.
I don't want to forget it.
Okay, you making up.
Let me just go ahead. I'm gonna keep it
quick, Did you just let off, Lex?
Huh? Yes.
It sounds like you just let off.
I just like, I ain't gonna wait. I was gonna wait, y'all, but just in case I forget, look, let me tell y'all something. She just said that, Chrisean, let me tell you, you just said when he being good Blue and he being nice to all of us, yeah, we love him, but we don't like this one. I want y'all to hear what she said again. One more again. Listen.
Like, you know what I'm saying? When they treat you right, like when Blue's good and you treat everybody right, we love that Blue. But when he give you that shoulder, we don't never want to see that motherfucker again. So I see why.
No, you are experiencing that and you don't never want to see it again, but it's too late. You're not going to even have an opportunity to see the other show. Ain't going to be no more. It ain't no more cheeks to turn. It ain't no more cheeks for him to turn.
I thought she just was scared of him, 2 weeks ago with the bonnet on?
Mm-hmm. Yes. We're going to pull that one up today, Tay. We're going to pull that one up today, Tay. And then check this out, though. Check this out. She just said all that, right? Like, oh yeah, and then when he's treating us right, we love that. But when he do that shoulder, we don't never want to see that motherfucker again. Let me explain to you why Jaden, Carissa, Javon, Callie, even the kids, nobody feels on that. Do you know why? You are the only person that suffers if he's not giving you something. You are the only one. They all will get up and go get it they damn self.
And
You
that's
are
from
the
day
only
one.
one that suffers if he's not giving you something, giving
Mhm.
you a show, giving you clout, giving you lyrics, giving you clothes, giving you teeth, giving you hair, giving you thoughts, because you have none of those either. And yeah, giving you money. Yeah, I said that.
And I want to remind
Because
everybody too,
before
y'all got to think.
anything, he was giving her money. Before anything, he was giving it to her. She didn't have anything when she came. She was
Yeah,
wearing. Y'all got to understand how cheap lashes are. Lashes are cheap. Homeless. There is people who are literally in the streets of Atlanta at the shelters, homeless, and they got lashes on every day. That is how cheap lashes are. And Chrisean went and got lashes that somebody gave her that they threw away. She went and got those lashes out of the spit cup in the trash and put them on her face. You didn't have
how low can you
nothing
go?
on Betty's. That was broker than broke. Lashes. What I'm trying to tell y'all is they couldn't even afford lashes on Blue Girls Club to the point where she was willing to wear some dirty ones. Filthy. Trash can, spit cup. Not only was they in the trash, y'all, they was in a spit cup in the trash. And then y'all gotta understand, not only were they in a spit cup in the trash, but they were in a spit cup in the trash at Blue Girls Club. Ain't no telling what else was going in that trash. Condoms. Somebody could have got drunk and peed in the trash can, beers, all of the nasty things that could have been going in that trash. You went in that trash, in that spit cup, got them lashes and put them on your face.
Guess what? And beat up Bonnie. She jumped
Beat
on
up
Bonnie.
Bonnie. Yeah, about them damn lashes, and Bonnie was the one who gave them to her.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna get mad at somebody about something they gave you?
When
You
like
ain't got mad
literally
at her because she said it. And
they
it's
are not
true.
lying. They are not lying. Literally, she was found with a backpack and cleats. Bonnie
Mm-hmm.
helps her the whole way from
The
the
whole
drawers,
time.
the bras, and everything. You hear me?
Why you think she look like a little boy on no jumper? When they beefing, she ain't got no
Then,
clothes.
right. Then she found Javon's underwear for that child and that she was rocking. And it just wasn't the one time when she was out on the
Wait a
field
minute, was
on
she
her
wearing
menstrual.
Javon clothes that day on no jumper?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No,
Oh
not
my
no, not that day.
girl.
That
He
it
would have
might have
been a
been.
little
I'm not for
older.
sure, but she may
No,
have
it
had
wasn't
the
because he
drawers
was
on
probably
then.
like 3 or 4 then. But if he would have been a little older, if he would have been the age he is now, you wouldn't have been able to tell me that wasn't Javon clothes. But I know it wasn't. It was one of his homeboys.
I digress.
For real. All right, y'all. We gonna let it play. We gonna let it play.
Why Carissa responded like that? That's a trauma response. She know daggone well she want for her grandson. What the heck? Okay, you making up with
Lex,
your
I
mother.
thought that
Okay,
was you
cool. Now
shooting
let's
off a
just all
gun.
make
That's
up
her
there.
digging in the bag. I'm
Why
done.
we're not doing? Oh,
Okay, sis. Now you done put it out again. Now I gotta go ahead. I was trying to hold it, y'all. But since she brought up that bag, can we talk about how she's so broke that the girl who she riding with had to buy her a 4 for 4 from Burger King? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the fact that that was clearly a 4 for 4? Watch this.
I
Watch
take a junior whopper, the chicken fries.
nuggets, fries, and a drink. Watch.
Ah,
I don't trust it. Don't trust what? Y'all the ones bashing my son, calling him retarded. I shouldn't be trusting y'all. I'm trying to reconcile with crazy, evil motherfuckers, but I'm looking at it like y'all only responded like that due to the circumstances. I'm still giving y'all grace. Trust what? I don't gain nothing out of this. It's just the right thing to do. It's just the right thing to do. I don't care what nobody says. It's the right thing to do. Why is this man calling me? Like, he called me multiple times. Keep calling me. Keep calling me. Then I
No,
said
he
call again.
didn't.
This time,
She showed a half
He
of
didn't
a
call you.
screen. She
No,
ain't
he
show a
didn't.
number or nothing.
when he called, I'm recording it. So y'all can hear what I'm saying. Because
She
y'all think
got
I'm
receipts,
lying.
but
Y'all know I'm
never
not
shown.
lying.
That's what you love to do, record it.
The hell? He do the lying. I do the one that, I got the receipts.
No, we
But I'm
don't.
not finna,
No,
like,
we
keep-
don't know. How dare you? How dare you just do that? Everybody, did y'all see that?
The
She
wig is
really
killing me slowly, man, with that
really
robe tie up there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but she literally just tried to play us, all of us. She really tried to play with our intelligence just now. Talk about some. Don't forget, he the liar. I'm the one with the receipt. Like she a truth teller. Girl, how dare you? How dare you?
And she's saying now, we all know
She is more of a truth teller than you. How
we
dare
know,
you?
we all know as women up here, okay, queens that with children, that no one is going to take or accept an apology on this bullshit right here. Like, that wouldn't be accepted. We wouldn't need to sit down and talk and this, that, and the third after I whooped your ass, okay? Because nobody would ever in their life call my child retarded and then double back like that. It's not, no. She's full of it.
You want to see retarded? I'm gonna show you retarded. That's
right.
I'm gonna get retarded so you can know what retarded.
I don't care how much you want to apologize. You got to get this ass whooping first.
We gotta run that phase.
Sorry, y'all.
Quick. But guess what? Tay? I really be trying to. I be really trying, Tay. But that just really pissed me off. That's why I'm like, what? You just tried to play with us and say, I'm the one. No, you're not. You're not nowhere near the truth. Truth and your name don't go together. It's not even close. And then, but see, if y'all pay attention, that's the brainwashing that she do to the kids. And she thinking that the kids forgot that they supposed to hate Blueface. She like, hold on, wait, remember? Y'all, he the bad guy. I'm the good one. I'm the victim, remember? That's really what that was.
She sing Blueface Daddy, show them rooms, and it was, everything that's going on, because it's a lot every single day that be going on. She came up with this scenario. I'm telling you. Not only that, she knows this man has not talked to her since she got her ass up off that horse.
Yeah.
Who could sit there and make believe and say, okay, then he said this, then I said this, then I said this, and he said this, so it went like this, and give us 24 hours.
Chrisean, that's what
No, you don't have access.
Okay, y'all. I'm finna calm down. We finna let this whole thing play.
Let you crazy.
Look, we ain't gonna let the whole Carissa thing play because we gotta get to the in the video. But I will say this: the only time that I'm gonna pause it again is when she says she don't want to deal with the child no more, because that's what I really heard. But
let's go.
Let's watch it go.
That's to me, bro. You definitely don't have access to me. If I'm giving access to another man, I want to at least respect that the other guy. Like, you over here.
So Carissa responded to Chrisean. Tell her to meet me on live. I only have 3 questions. Why you just up and say I couldn't see my grandson no more? Why you ain't want my son to talk to me no more? Why you text Callie behind my back? And was you trying to turn her against me too? Yes, I be going through my kid's phone when I ask to use it. I can't help it. So Carissa did hop on live, and she was tagging Chrisean trying to get her to join. But child, she didn't join. But let's get into this live. Hey, Carissa.
Good morning, Saints. Good morning. Good morning.
minute. This ain't the start.
Y'all could go tell her to hop on here. She could hop on here.
Absolutely, bro. We just discussed that.
So there
She's
ain't no
trying to
he
put
say,
some,
she
she's
say.
setting her up like Blueface said.
Mm-hmm. Can we please get 100 likes in the video, y'all? Please. Just 100.
I unblocked her on this page. I did unblock her. Yes, ma'am, I did.
Yes, all of them. Brown Eyes is using them. Yep. Put some crowns in the chat for Lex. Been doing her thing.
Mom
Thank you,
Cassie
sis.
That's
said, "Oh
my
Lord."
sister. I love you, sis. With all
Same
my
here, girl.
heart.
Put crowns in
With
the chat
all
for the
my
same.
heart, baby.
You already know. It's real. It's
Answer me.
real. Yes, answer me. And
My
hurry up,
girl.
girl. Yes.
Yep.
Answer me. We love you, girl.
And Holy
Let us
Ghost.
know we love you. Yes. I thank God for y'all, all of y'all. But I just thank
Yeah,
God
she can
for
come on here. I want to look her in her
everything
face.
He
I
been
want to
doing.
know what,
Mm-hmm.
like,
That's me,
this is
real
basically what I
716.
said last week
Yes.
was,
And
if you
bro,
want to come
yes.
over here.
And
And
Tay,
big
you can
disciple. Yeah.
and big disciple. And Tay, you can vouch for this. Tay, do I watch other YouTubers?
Not at
I
all.
very rarely do I watch other YouTubers, especially in this sector. And the reason why is because you don't want to just, find yourself. And Lovely T said this a while back, and now I understand her. She said
Mm-hmm.
she don't watch other commentators on YouTube because you don't want to, be watching somebody and they're a content creator that you like, and then you find yourself saying things that they say all the time, like he's going to prison,
Mm-hmm.
or but wait, there's more. But those are things that those great content creators say that I happen to love. But if I watch them every single day, especially before I went live, I might say something they said. So Lovely T, when she says she don't watch other YouTubers, now I get it, because if I'm watching a lot of it, I might ad lib something that they say. Not saying that that's wrong, but you want to be as original as possible at all times. So I'm saying that
Right.
because when I seen Real 716 and came in his chat, I don't know. I'm glad that the video populated, first of all. Glad that the video populated and popped up in front of me. So shout out to y'all that night, because y'all was liking the video and shooting the video out. That's what happens when you hit the like button. So can we please do that right now? Can we please all hit the like button? Because when you hit the like button, the video goes to somebody that's never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
And it might just be like somebody like me. When I saw it and saw what he was doing, I instantly was like, bet, yes, what's up, bro? What's up? And when I came in the chat and I saw a lot of our family members in the chat, it was beautiful. It was wonderful. But what I'm saying is that I wouldn't even have clicked the video, because I would be already tired of hearing or talking about it, especially if I just went live. But something told me to click in, something told me to tap in, and I'm glad that I did, because I really, really like what he doing. I'm glad that I did, because I even told you what that night, Tay. I said, yeah, man, I fuck with him, Tay. We need to fuck with him. Tell him that I'm about to dip. But I send my love, I send my respect, and I definitely want to speak to you and talk to you, because I I don't think people really see how good and how much we can do together, especially with a rockhead like Chrisean and the minions that she got. Don't forget, she likes minions. She wants minions. See, we all queens and kings over here. Ain't nobody over nobody. Nobody over nobody, because we are all mere human beings. How dare we think we over or better than the next?
Right, Lex.
I like Real. The fact that his name is even Real, it suits him, because I like Real, and that's what I got when I was over there. I got Real. And that's what
Me
I'm really
too. That's
glad.
bro.
Yeah, I saw that, and I called Tay and told her, Tay, I like what he doing over there, man. I really do. Then she was
You
over there.
sure did.
Y'all know normally if y'all was over there that night, y'all know that's not like me to normally just be live and pop in the live like that. That's why y'all was surprised to see me, because I usually don't do that, but I'm glad I did. I really am. And y'all just
Mhm.
wait. I got a feeling, and I can just see. I can see it. Great things happening from that. I really can. With Shamice, Holy Ghost girl too, real and Tay. I love y'all. I love becoming
You know,
family and the visitors. Thank you. Even the haters in the back. Thank you. Yeah.
right, and stay in the back. Thank you.
Stay back there. Hit the like button. No, we won't know.
Let's
Let's get back on
apologize.
the
Maybe
topic. We're
somebody in
getting
her
back on the
family was
topic,
like,
y'all.
that makes sense, because I didn't
We
know that
ain't
I
gonna,
said
now I
anything
gotta
wrong
tell
that
y'all though,
day.
we ain't gonna be here too long. We're gonna get what she got to say out of this, but then we finna go over here to these leads.
But we all learning that it's not just one person's, life. There's more people's lives being affected by this. This is not, I'm Chrisean Rock. This is a family. This is what we've been doing. This is how we've been moving our whole life. This ain't that.
No,
We
somebody
didn't
put in
never
the
need the
comment,
clout. We
Yahweh
just needed the
tour.
love. We ain't never been that. Now we done all been into it before. We done all made up 100 times already. This the first apology I've ever heard her say to anyone. Y'all talking about why you didn't apologize. Haven't I apologized like 100 times already? I've apologized for any temper tantrum I've ever thrown. I've apologized several times. I pulled up to see the grandbaby, had a great fucking visit with the grandbaby. Thought we was moving forward, and it was a joke. Then I did it again, and it was another joke. And for some reason, y'all be acting like y'all be missing half of the stuff. Like, for instance, why you posting what your son said on the internet? This is the only way to get her to see what's being said.
Clock it.
This is the only way to respond is on the internet.
Like your son been said.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up, y'all sent me an apology, y'all came for me, and then when I respond on the internet, y'all don't want me to respond on the internet. Y'all not making no kind of sense. And then they sent me half the video, so I only saw the part. I didn't see the part where they said, come get your grandson. They just sent me the part where there is absolutely nothing I would want more than to hold on to my baby. There is nothing I would want more than to see all my grandkids enjoying the fruits of our labor and enjoying the sacrifices and the struggles. That's why I could never understand why y'all was just letting family members just jump in like they went through this with us. Mm-mm. She can hop on here. I don't have no beef.
She ain't gonna come.
Only beef I had was Not being able to talk to my son. Once that beef was gone, I didn't have no more beef. Don't want no beef. I want everybody to live peaceful and happy and healed.
Hold on. Did you hear what Carissa just said? She said the only problem I had is her not letting my son and me communicate. I know she said something different, but I'm just saying in my words. She never said my grandbaby.
I know, and she gonna say something else too that's gonna remind you of that. But we already know what it's giving with that. You know, I think she's gonna say something again right after this because I remember thinking that, and then something else was said, and I thought about it again.
I didn't see that part. I saw it just now. Somebody sent it to me where she said, "Come get your grandson," because Chrisean knows I'm not no bad person. She knows I love her baby.
That was it right there. Her baby.
Her baby.
She knows I love her
baby.
Yeah. Now guess what? Now say, how did you just pointed something out? And I said, yeah, and it's something she gonna say right after this too, because I remember thinking the same thing, Tay. I don't just be saying that shit. What you just said, I literally thought about when I was watching it by myself earlier. That's how I knew that something else was gonna be afterwards. But you know how them people who be like, oh yeah, I was just thinking that, but they always saying it, but they be lying. I ain't gonna never do that. Ever, ever, ever. So if I tell you I was just thinking it, I really was. Because when you said that, I immediately thought, yep, because this morning I remember hearing two things that made me say, She said, what you just clocked. And then a little bit after that, she said, her baby.
Wow. Yeah.
I cannot wait for the whole truth to be exposed.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
She been knew that. I don't know why she didn't been told y'all that. That's why as soon as my son went to jail, he said, okay, time out. You can get my kids. What did he say? The first day he went to jail, you can get my babies, because he already know. They gonna sit up over here and enjoy their life just like he did. So shout out to the people that's been trying to really work on the healing and not the bullshit. Because we winning.
Boom.
We winning. How do Jaden feel about the Snapchat apology? I mean, Jaden is probably going to take more time because she's not a part of the equation either. She don't want to be a part of the equation either. I feel like she don't want no parts of it. She just wants, you know what I'm saying? She wants to heal. She don't want to be with my son. So this is really not her life to have to deal with. And she got every right.
I feel that, man. I feel Jaden for real.
Me too.
Blueface, leave Jaden alone. Let her be. You come on. Leave her alone, Blueface.
God, Tay, this is crazy, Tay. You literally be in my head. I was thinking about that earlier. About Blueface and Jaden. I was thinking
you know how once
thing.
we link up and talk about it, this is what it be, me and you. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all. This really be how. Yep.
I've been working on that with Jaden for a long time, but every time I get Jaden to halfway, be like, you know, it won't be that bad if they all with you.
4.
Then the lady will jump on the internet talking about.
Excuse me.
Do you know who I am? This, that, and the third.
Wait, why did she start? Oh, she in the car.
We back to square one.
All right, sis, tell me when to stop it, because I'm going to let this play a little bit more while I start pulling up these receipts.
Okay. Right, y'all. He really needs to leave. Let Jaden go ahead and just live her life out. Like he done her so cold over this
It's
trash.
not who need Jaden. Those are her kids. She have a right to say who she want around her kids. So like they said, everybody got to be on one accord, and everybody got to be in pursuit of happiness and peace for real. Not just the daily internet bullshit, but the real shit. I can't believe some of the conversations me and my son been having, like back in the day conversations that we would have missed out on if he wouldn't have went to jail.
And she ain't lying. You could tell, man. God bless y'all. I'm glad you got your son back. And I hope I'm
Hey,
not
Bree.
speaking too soon, but it
There's
seemed like she
800
been
million
like
people on here
she
waiting for
changed
me to
up a
hold
little
my
bit since
baby, huh?
her son been
Because
back
they
in her
know
life
exactly
now.
what the
Y'all
fuck
know
I'm going
she
to
be
do.
walling.
Oh yeah, Carissa.
They already
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
It's already
seems
done.
like a lot more calmer.
yeah. That the right there, sis. Exactly. Yep, yep. This mother hen right here, you know?
No, I think everybody is
That's
maturing
right.
out
The
of the messy.
matriarch.
Even me.
Yeah.
I told you I don't got no dog in the fight no more. Once me and my son made up, my life was back to normal. Okay. And once my son
Back to
apologized
normal.
to me, I was back
God
to
bless
normal.
y'all,
Okay.
man.
Because it's not about him
Don't let
apologizing
that
to me.
demon back in,
It's
please.
about my son making it. In order to make something right with God, you have to repent. You have to apologize. How you move past? How you just go to God like, I want my life to be better, but you don't apologize to the people that you hurt. So that is a sure sign of somebody saying, I want to get my life right for real.
I don't care who got what
I would
on
never
who left.
take nobody's
I'm
baby to
glad
give nobody no
they're
DNA.
all
That's
making
between them.
change. This dust
That's
mite
between
is
the
not
parents.
making change. She's trying
Okay?
to come back in your
Yeah,
like a
nobody's
wrecking ball
kid to get
again.
no
It's a
fucking
setup.
DNA without the parents. That's some
Yep.
weirdo shit.
This is a whole setup
That ain't
like
none
she
of my
did at the
motherfucking
gas station
business.
with Jaden.
If my
This a
son
Yep.
whole
say that's his
setup.
baby and it ain't
She
his baby and he
pretending
want to
to
claim the
get to
baby up,
Blue.
I'm not supposed to go.
She took
Yep.
Blue away from that house that night and got with him after her and Jaden chopped it down, kicked it, said this, said that. Girl, your whole motive was Blueface.
Yep.
You went there to pretend like you was throwing some stuff around and you and Jaden was tearing up the place and this, that, and the third. No, she
Yep.
wanted that ping. She wanted
Yep.
that ping.
Can somebody do me a favor real quick? Cause I know the girls be in the IG and stuff like that. Sis,
Yeah.
whoever can do this, I need somebody to send me several videos and pictures of Junior, but with him showing one of the signs. It don't have to be any specific ones, but I want them all together because the way that I have to go and find them takes the time, and I
Okay,
just
it's
want
two
to
of
get
them.
them
Find
all
Blueface
together.
Daddy lifting him up on the bed. Get that one
Okay.
and get the one where she was roaming around when she moved back to Blueface house and she was roaming around and then she was like, she looked in the camera and said something and she had that hood on her head. I think right after that little, remember when she got the weave and Junior was sitting in her lap having all those seizures and spazzing
Yeah,
out?
yeah. Get that video, somebody.
Boom.
I know
And
what
then
you're talking about. Somebody,
okay,
please send me that.
so now 3 is the one the next day she was sitting in that chair and she and that big old diaper was on him and how you know what I'm saying? And then it was the one in Oklahoma in the hotel room where his head did all that stuff. That's
Yes, I
4
want that
right there.
Oklahoma video. Yeah, those 4 will get us through this live. Those 4 will get us through this live because I still want to try to carve out at least 20 or 30 minutes to
Hit the like button, rock
on
hard, y'all. In
12.
here, it's 89 likes and it's 150 people in
Oh
here.
my God, y'all
Come
doing
on
me like
now.
that?
Y'all.
Oh,
Look, give
me
us
and
our
Tay
flowers.
up here going in.
Give Lex her likes when it's due, and it's
Give
due
us our
because
flowers when
you
they
know
do,
y'all
y'all.
over there ice too cold right now. She even apologizing to Jaden and Carissa. How y'all like those apples?
Our friends were getting drunk. Yeah, hey, it's a vlog of that. It's a vlog of that.
Do you know I
Correct.
seen
You are
do you
correct.
know I seen a thing today, Lex? It said Blueface had Chrisean drinking while pregnant. Girl, she wasn't even pregnant at that time. That video that was shown.
Oh God, that makes me so mad. And then you gotta remember too, y'all, when she was pregnant, he found out, for one, that she was keeping it, and then two, that it was his. He wasn't tripping because she probably was on some, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm telling y'all, Chrisean is manipulative. Y'all heard her telling her sisters that she was gonna unalive the baby tomorrow. Don't y'all know that's what she was saying to Blueface? To get him to let her drink. He thought she was gonna do it just like her regular routine. She always say, "I'm gonna get that smortion, bitch." Y'all remember her saying that? Oh, what? I'm gonna get that smortion. She was talking like she lived by him.
I want to know how they
And
feel
she
today.
does.
Yeah.
She actually does live by them.
And we know y'all up in here. Go ahead. It's all right.
But now, come on now. We're gonna do 30 seconds. We're gonna do 30 seconds real
Oh,
quick. I need
right
y'all to
before
flash
that, let
that
me say
light.
this real fast before I forget, because I thought about it earlier and I forgot. It just came again. Do y'all know that she used to have 1 point something million in her chat, or 300,000 and 100,000? And do you know that girl is only getting like 35 people in her lives and stuff now?
Wait. 35 people, 35,000.
35
No,
people.
no.
Girl, yeah, go no. Okay, then we kicking it and we cooning right now. Go to Corey Lombardi, because I don't do IG.
Yeah,
Go to
I'm
that.
going over
He-
there. I'm
Please
going
show us
over
that,
there.
Lex. We need to see it.
Okay.
Please show it.
Hold on, sis. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
And we
I'm gonna
gonna
flash
find them, and
this real
I'm
quick.
gonna write it down.
Yeah,
We gonna find the other videos. You said you want 5 videos of Junior doing, what's going on.
doing his thing, doing his
Yeah,
thing.
I got
Yep.
you.
Let me see. Okay, so I'm over here. I'm gonna flash over here, and then I'll go back to Carissa.
Okay.
Let me share it. I can share it when I get over here because he got so much stuff over here. We might, we might only just have to go here. Corey got so much stuff. Which one am I looking for again now?
I think like whatever current one, the like yesterday's.
Okay, and what was?
Cause I seen it on YouTube. So cause I don't have IG.
Okay,
I just have TikTok, but it was
okay,
on.
what was on it?
Let me see. Go all the way back. Yeah, keep going. Let me see.
What was it again? Tell me the video again.
Because it showed it with this big old wig on. This, what y'all said? They said that's the Rick James wig. What's the Rick James song? Somebody put this.
Oh yeah, but then wasn't that this wig?
The wig is called "Bitch, I'm Rick James."
This ain't it, but I think it was on YouTube. I think it was on YouTube, Tay. I don't know why I felt like you were saying something else too. But oh my goodness. No, Tay, it was. You was telling me something else because I said, okay, I'll go to it right now. What was it? It wasn't that. Dang, I wish I knew what you had
Okay.
just said.
Someone put in the chat. It might be on
That ain't that ain't what you said that was on his
what?
page though. I don't remember you said it was something different because you was like the Corey page.
Wait, about the light. Oh, there it go, right there. You see her with that the yellow scribble outs right there right there. That's it right there. He pointing to the live. Look, right
Okay,
there.
right there. Okay.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Okay, maybe I gotta slide off. Okay. Turn the volume on, you crazy stuff.
Not the super
Shit, I'm the whole
freak. I'm
machine of this
done.
motherfucker. Geeking. What cloud? Shit, I'm the whole machine of this motherfucker. Geeking. What cloud?
Hey! I know, y'all. We're gonna stop cursing tomorrow. YouTube.
Sorry. I thought
YouTube
3
will
minutes.
do
How
better
the hell
tomorrow.
is them other
I
people
done said
cussing?
it. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you about that because
Okay.
you can, but it the
And I'm not gonna lie, I've been praying on like,
visibility.
let me hear, you know.
Yeah, me too. Cause you know when I get mad, I get the. But no, it's the visibility of the video. So like where I said I make about 65, 70 cents per video. Like once the video is up, that sounds so bad because there's people on here making millions, but we at the ground floor. We coming up.
Okay,
But I
well,
know that
I just
certain
say,
ads,
it's for
yeah.
James, bitch.
Yeah, we can do that because I'm definitely gonna start saying for the mucker.
Right. Okay.
Mucker. I'm definitely gonna say that.
And I apologize, Lex.
No, you good, girl. How many times we cursed? Chrisean just damn cursed. We'll get it together as we go. We under construction.
I'm the whole machine of this motherfucker. Geeking. What clout?
That just reminded me of when she said, "Fuck is you geeking for?" You're geeking, weirdo. Girl.
Because I'm going to get my son in dip.
Yep. Dip. Yeah. Like, oh, we got things for days, girl. We got things for days. But let me stop. All right, we finna I'm going back over here with Carissa real quick while I pull some. I'm getting something ready for y'all real quick. Okay, y'all just sit tight real quick. I got you, girl. I got you. Don't forget to send me them videos though. Need them videos. Those videos are important.
You're gonna play the one right there with the air. Oh, they.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. Go down a little bit. 1, 2. You know where it's at now?
What? The one right here.
The
We already
one where
played
it's
it.
showing her.
This one.
Go right there. Wait. Go up on the side. Stop. You went too far.
Okay. I'll go back.
Are you kidding me? Bye.
That's what I said. Okay.
Now, you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. Yeah, you stuck in the middle. Hey.
Is not my but the kid is not
I'm not.
Dirty
We thirsty Thursday right now, man. We gotta laugh sometime around the camp. Yay!
What video is it taking?
Okay, right there. You see her in that little circle with the afro?
Yeah, that's what we just played.
Wait, go over. So what he's showing is he got that. He's showing this only 30
Shit,
something.
I'm the whole machine
right
of this
there.
motherfucker. Geeking. What clout? Shit, I'm the whole machine of this motherfucker.
Oh, okay, I get it. That's why he pointed the arrow like she only got what 30 likes or something. I mean, views live.
Oh, that's what you were showing me. Do it again. Oh my. That's what it was. You told me it was only 35 people in that chat. Y'all, it's 35 people over there.
And Shami said, go to the next slide. You gotta slide.
Whoa.
Like Michael Jackson, you gotta slide.
No, tell her I went to it. That's how we got
Because I'm the muscle of this. You hear?
I slid. Tell her I slid. No, I see what you're saying. It's 35 people in there.
Hello.
Now y'all see why she's saying I apologize. But now y'all see.
Look at that there.
Now y'all, that's where the apology came from. Yeah, that's where the apology came from. Oh, rest in peace.
It's the vibe of the time.
It's the lion.
Why didn't I go to church today? Do it look like I want to go to a church where people praying and they put your brother in jail for 60 years?
Oh!
Whoa!
That's telling me that the pastor has something to do with that. She went to that pastor about Mookie, and they got that boy locked up for 6.
Get out my face. Do you think I want to go to that church anymore? I don't.
Clock it, Lex.
Pastor, you had something to do with locking that boy up. What is she talking about, Pastor Mike? Pastor Mike, are you serious, Pastor Mike? The pastor supposed to keep the baby out of jail, not put him in there. Are you kidding me? What's the name of the movie with Whitney Houston and Denzel Washington?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. What's the name of the movie, y'all?
Well, okay, sis.
What's the name of the movie, y'all? What's the name of it?
What is it, Shamiz?
I know somebody know it. Whitney.
Professor
the
said
preacher's wife. Yes, the preacher's wife. Now y'all know in the movie The Preacher's Wife, they got him out of jail. Baby, they coming to court to get him out.
I said blue eyes brown. I said Pastor White.
Say you feeling good today. No, but look, no. What you
glad
said,
I'm laughing, y'all. I'm so happy to be laughing.
You deserve to. We all do.
Shit.
What you saying though?
I've been taking 2 rapid Tylenols every night because this girl getting on my nerves.
I know. Listen, Tay, what was you saying?
I call my sisters. They 3 hours ahead of me. What the heck?
What we gonna do with Tay, y'all?
For real.
What was you trying to tell us though? What was you saying?
Let's go.
I feel like you were saying something.
Oh man,
come back to you.
Look, Lord.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Smoke your cigarette. I hear you light up.
Oh yeah, it was no. We was into something about Chassis right here. Oh, about the pastor.
Yes, because on the preacher's wife, they got the boy out of jail. They didn't put him in there, Pastor Mike. Let Chastity run that back, y'all.
It is over.
Fuck is you talking about? You think I want to go there? I've been missing church, my nigga. I'm fighting demons. I don't want to see motherfuckers that do evil shit, bro, and they acting like they innocent.
Oh my God.
I've been supporting Chrisean since she was a little girl. All them clothes she had on the marching bands, I put her in marching bands. I taught her and Petey how to dance. I'm the choreographer in the family. I'm the one who taught her how to do all that shit she was doing. Dance harder, pop harder. That was me. I thought I was a choreographer. I stole everything from Chrisean and Petey as kids. My father came home crazy. You feel me? And he was a little fucked up in the head and too much. And I will go steal shit Chrisean and Petey. He didn't fuck with Chrisean because Chrisean loved Big Petey, and that's Petey father.
I said close the door.
Little Petey is his son. And then, like, Big Petey and Dad was best friends. What? But my father was whooping my mother's ass, and my stepfather took my mother from my stepfather while he was locked up.
Big best friend took your mama.
Anyway, why didn't I go to church today? Do it look like I want to go to a church?
She said Big Petey and Dad was best friends, so that's Petey Dad. Girl, this too much. Y'all, let me get this week because I feel like if we keep watching this, we're gonna veer off into something else. And I really want us to get on. Yes, I really want us to get on the baby, cerebral palsy, and Ronnie before we go, y'all. So I need y'all to send me that video. And I'm finna come back over here real quick.
And you said a little bit of quell, but I don't know if you have enough time.
I don't know. We'll do what we can. We'll do all we can, girl. But after tonight,
because Carissa fisted just talk.
To play for real. That's for real. Nah, but for real, it's tomorrow's Friday, so we'll. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. But
don't get no DNA test behind nobody's back.
They said Chrisean got them filled up that lady gas tank, girl.
She filled up who gas tank? The lady who gave her
The
ride
video we
yesterday?
watching, yeah, she driving
That's
to
the
the
least you could
BET.
do.
It's
She
some
bought
BET.
you a 4x4, girl.
Girl,
You
they
ain't fill
driving
up no gas tank.
them,
You not
them,
that thoughtful. You would not fill up that lady gas tank. Stop. You didn't even pay
look,
Jay in March. Cut it out. You
she
didn't even
didn't,
pay Jay in March,
Nick,
girl.
no, Nick, she didn't pawn the jewelry,
Cut
Nick. She got a bead
out.
necklace around her neck now, okay? They
Cut it
crossing
out.
country. She on her way
Selling
to the
them chains.
BET
She's
award,
selling them
not the
chains.
awards, but they got a whole bunch of
She's
stuff lined
selling them
up.
chains.
I don't see her on the roster
Selling
at
them
all, nigga. It's
chains.
supposed to take them, what, 4 days to get there?
Selling them chains.
You better leave me alone,
Selling
Lex.
them chains. She's selling them. You know she's selling them chains. I'm seeing less and less every time she put it
Yeah,
around somebody.
you down to one, baby girl. And where's Junior?
She
Or
probably
did you
traded
give
in.
Tessa? What's that?
She probably traded. Oh, that's I'm on it. But she probably traded in that crazy in love chain when she was in Miami. I'm telling y'all, she's selling them chains. And I almost forgot.
What's gone, Lex?
Y'all, check this out. I almost forgot. I cannot believe I almost forgot this.
Shit like that.
Tay, I'm finna play something for you, Tay, and I want you to tell me who you think it is, okay? That this person is talking about. Get ready.
They could have did that. I could have did that the first day I saw him. When she went to the room to go get something. And other people were saying I should. You don't do no shit like that. That's between the mother and the father, because sometimes God might want you to be the daddy for the first 10 years and then you find out. That ain't my business. I told y'all what the Lord told me. And until he tell me otherwise, I don't think like that. I think he looked just like Javon. I think he favors John. I think he has hands and feet like John. You can tell John's kids. Well, at
You
least the
ain't seen
mama
his
can. I
feet.
don't know
You
about
ain't
y'all,
seen his
but the
hands.
mama
Stop
can.
lying, Carissa. Carissa want all this drama, Lex.
Now, I don't even see how y'all feel comfortable saying who baby it is, and then when it turned out to be that, y'all just disturbed them people and did all that.
Oh yeah,
I
we
would
gonna
never
mark
tell
this day.
nobody. I don't think that's their baby.
Cause you was looking stupid as shit when
Don't do no
Ronnie
mess
was
like
talking
that.
to your ass. The hell wrong with you?
I ain't backtracking. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. Why
No,
I don't have no
you're
fault.
lying again.
Okay. I'm no longer emotional about not speaking to my son. I'm no longer at war with myself, with God.
This is sick how
I'm in a
deep they
peaceful
go for
place
clout.
because my son seen the light. That as a parent, that's all you want is for your son to see the light.
Girl.
You don't give a fuck about nothing else but your kids seeing the light. Because if they can't see the light, honey, they gonna fuck around and it ain't gonna be good.
No, you need to see the light, because real grandmama, as soon as they see the baby, can judge that a mile and coming, and you sick, you lying. It was all over your face when Ronnie was coming at you.
Girl, it was some pasta.
Now you got me pissed, Carissa.
Oxtails, pasta, and shrimp, girl.
You really sitting up here fronting and perpetrating. This is OG Carissa. This is an OG Chrisean right here, Carissa.
Like, why are you talking to my daughter if you don't want me talking to my son? That was my only question.
Really, Carissa?
Why are you talking to my daughter low key, but you don't want me talking to my son?
I see you.
I'll be in all their phones when they ain't looking. I just be like, let me use your phone to call my phone.
No, your son told you to leave it
I be at all
alone.
their phones to see what the fuck going on.
Cause she gonna set you up. And that's what she doing. And you biting for that rotten ass bait. Now I'm mad at her.
This shit was so good.
Big dodo.
Jaden has multiple times. No, I will definitely talk to her if she get on here. I will talk to her.
They got so many similarities, I tell you, boy.
I don't have nothing else to
Because
talk about.
Carissa was like Chrisean when she was young.
I wake up happy now.
Right. She was dumping her kids. She was dumping her kids on her mama porch and leaving. You hear
I
me?
told you the only fight I was having was because
And she said it out
my
her
son
mouth.
was
Hold on.
making me nervous.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on, because that's what she been doing. She look, Carissa can read no.
Wait.
Huh.
Hold on.
Hi HP. I've been wanting to say that. I see you, sis, in the chat. Hi HP. I love you, sis, queen.
I know that she said that, and she was talking about showing up at the grandma house when you out of town, knowing you gonna get cussed out. That's what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about when it was said a few times in multiple different videos that Carissa was running wild too and stuff, and she would drop her kids off on the porch. As soon as the door opened, they'd look out, she run off. She gas off.
No.
Yeah. All this, that's like that's why Carissa know this girl, how she know this girl, because back in Carissa's time, she was a Chrisean.
Oh no.
She didn't know. Let's talk about it real quick.
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Because I know you want to go to the next topic.
Yeah, but we're gonna go to the next topic. But this is how I feel about it, and I'm gonna let it go. She wasn't a Chrisean, but she wasn't shit. That's the difference. Because it's one thing to me in my eyes. I don't know.
I take it back. Like you said, it was. Hold on. Let's leave it like this. It's similarities. Okay, let's leave it as that.
Yes, but
no. That she can relate, and that's why Chrisean can relate. That's why the first person she went to was Carissa to say, "Come get your grandbaby. You can visit him. You can do this. You can do that." It's lots of similarities in them two bees.
Look. I know that, and y'all know we've always been like this. That it's a lot of people in the chat who don't like Carissa, and I understand how y'all feel about that. But it's a couple things that I see. Carissa always says that because she's not there anymore. We all have made mistakes. Just like yesterday, I was talking about how I bust my baby daddy windows out, and I asked his mama to hold my baby right before I did it. And I apologized to her. I said, I'm sorry that I asked you to hold Cash while I proceeded to bust out every window in your son's car with a brick that day. It was a lot going. I was joking about it, but there have been mistakes that I have made. But I know when I can tell you one thing I know for sure. Carissa kids didn't turn out the way that they did from a neglectful mom that don't love them and that ain't it's like Chrisean. That nah, because if you listen to her story,
I see in the chat, B.
They got the
they're two peas in a pod, Lex. They're two peas in a pod.
Listen, no, they not. That's like saying we was just talking about yesterday how Junior would have been with Carissa. We were just talking about how Carissa would have had Junior walking. Like I said,
go ahead, then I'm gonna go ahead.
How long? You ain't got to go ahead. Say we not gonna agree on everything, but just check this out. You just remember that I said this.
Okay.
I don't agree that she wasn't. I don't agree that Carissa was just like Chrisean, but I do agree that she wasn't shit. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like Chrisean to me, but she wasn't shit, and she will openly say that. You know what I'm saying? So and also I know that. Now I
So
ain't never did
I
no
just
shit
want to
like
say
that. Like that's the crackhead
I
stuff.
agree with
For
you.
you
I
to
agree with
ring
you.
a doorbell and run, like that's crazy. I would
Right.
see her say she did that because that's crazy. But I do know on this live, she was talking about how she was like when you if Friday and your dude wants you to stay till the next Friday and you be trying to act like you can stay out and then you get cussed out or he'll be at my daddy house and my daddy tell me come get your damn kids and then I get cursed out. I think that for one, she was trying to be relatable and funny at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that it's so many people who hate her because Chrisean don't like her that they will take something she say and twist it and contort it. But if we play that and she say that she took the baby to the person's house and ran off, then yeah, we can have a different conversation because I just
Okay.
that. But I did hear her say, jokingly, like, you know what I'm saying, on her comedian shit. When she
Right.
sat there on Jason Lee's show, Carissa told us her whole story, even all the way down to telling us that she didn't know who Javon daddy was. And that's something hard for a woman to admit. She found out who his daddy was on the show, right? On her show on Patreon. She told us a lot of things that she did to where even Jason Lee was like, yeah, you wasn't shit. Some of the things that she admit to on the Jason Lee show, yeah, she wasn't shit. But I don't feel like she was Chrisean. Because with Chrisean, I feel for Chrisean trying to unalive her child. Chrisean did drugs while she pregnant. Carissa mama did that. Carissa was molested at 12. Mama didn't believe or trusted the dude. She had to go with her daddy. And she could have went down the road of experimenting with drugs, doing drugs and stuff like that, but she stayed far away from it. Right? She stayed far away from it and tried to keep her kids away from it. But we do know now, cause she do got a son that went to jail for prison for 10 years. Okay, so we do know that she wasn't no perfect mom, and we do know that with her firstborn, she made a lot of mistakes, and her biggest one was not letting that boy know who his daddy was. Because I do feel like with him not knowing who his daddy was, that caused a lot of that caused a lot of him not understanding why he is a certain way, because something about him wasn't like Blue and Callie, because they seen they mama with their daddy. Andre had never laid eyes on his daddy before. He didn't even know for sure who he was. So that's why I'm saying she wasn't shit, but she wasn't Chrisean. Because even another time, I think that she talked about how Callie daddy, she was sleeping with Callie daddy when Callie daddy had a girlfriend, and how she ended up losing him the same way she found him, to that girl. And then getting with Blue, she even told us about how one day Blue was upstairs sleeping while Shaq downstairs trying to call out to come outside, and she was trying to put Blue to sleep. Yeah, she wasn't shit now. She wasn't shit now, because there's some things that she said she did. I'd be like, damn, girl, I ain't do no shit like that. How could you do that? But I just respect the realness of it. You know what I'm saying? I want us to, I want, just like what I was telling them earlier, how Boo was talking about something in her live earlier today, right? Where she was talking about insecure, and she was talking about the time she dated a dude, and she was up, she had started questioning him or becoming insecure because it seemed like he was moving slow to get the paperwork finalized or whatever like that. And I just appreciate that raw shit, Tay, that real shit so
Right.
much, to the point where I feel like that's better than a motherfucker like Chrisean trying to make it seem like they so good, like they love God so much. I feel like a sign to know to know that somebody really changed is when they can sit there and be real. You know what I'm saying? And be
Yeah.
real about it, because you know that they're not there no more. That's why, I talk about some things. But I already know, Miss O ain't never seen it for Carissa. It's a lot of people in the chat that don't like Carissa, but y'all know I love y'all more than anybody. So it ain't gonna be none of these motherfuckers gonna make us be at odds, because we don't know them. We know each other.
But let me run this though real quick, if you don't mind. So my thing is, to me, my opinion, they are like two pods in the two peas in a pod, because the simple fact, just like right now, Carissa used to, well, not Chrisean right now, Carissa used to be dropping the babies off on the porch, and as soon as the door opened, they gas off, right? And then hold on. Now you see now she online saying, come get him and all that to Carissa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then the same thing with Dre, the same thing with Chrisean. They don't know the father. Both of them didn't know who the fathers really was. Mm-hmm. Carissa didn't know if it was the neighbor or the other dude she was screwing on, and this, that, and the third, right? Okay.
Yep, and she ran just like Chrisean ran in Baltimore.
And the other thing with Carissa and Chrisean is that they have so much similarities of their background, but Carissa was stable. Chrisean is not stable. She's pillar to post. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then the other thing is that, like Carissa said, she was cheating on Blueface's father, running around screwing and this, that, and the third. That's another similarity.
I do think I remember her saying that she cheated on Blueface.
Already sleeping with another man, which was Ronnie. Okay, boom.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, they have a lot of stuff in common. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's two peas in a pod, because I sit here and I watch them, and they have so much similarities. But everybody got their own opinion.
You know that, but you know that's what it be. Boys be attracted to women that remind them of their mama.
Boom, boom. So guess what? We both right.
Yep.
Let's roll.
We both right. But yeah, so
let's go, son.
Right, y'all. Tay,
this is crazy, man.
What? Tay, I want to know what you think about this, bitch. So I'm gonna play something for you. All right, Wack 100 went to the Dancer Project. Put one in the chat if y'all seen this. I ain't watched the whole thing because I don't.
No, I haven't seen this at all.
Right. Yeah, I don't care about Wack.
It looked like he losing. It looked like his eyes are thinking in the back of his head since Chrisean gave him that ping blow.
Girl, did you know? Girl, watch. Listen to this, girl. Listen to this. All right, so they in the beginning of the interview, right? Check it out.
You want to put up? How many you want to see? It's like about 15 different text messages, probably like 10, 12 videos. How many of them you want to see?
I mean, I got 5 on it.
5 what?
5 bands.
Per video?
I went to trial.
You didn't go to trial.
I went to trial. I went to trial. He went to trial. I went to trial.
No, you didn't go to trial.
I went to trial in 92. He went to trial in 93.
No, you already took your deal.
I didn't take a deal. I went to trial. I went to juvenile trial and got 12 years.
Big U. I've been knowing Big U since 2004, right? I didn't know this in the 90s. Guess what? It's his homies sending me that. I wouldn't know where to get it from. I don't know it exists, but they so scared to say it because they think he gonna tell on them because he got a snitch jacket.
This is a new episode of the Dancer Project, something different that I wanted to do. I wanted to bring 2 very notable figures on the platform.
Okay, that was the coming up stuff. It's just this part. Now, if y'all want to watch this whole thing, then we'll have a vote on it and we'll watch this whole thing tomorrow. But for the sake of the agenda, this is about another 60 seconds that I'm going to play because I want Tay and y'all to tell me who and what y'all think that Wack 100 talking about when he just said this?
There's a difference between me and the way I operate versus other people, and the main difference is I'm a professional dude. I like having dope ass conversations, right? Besides all the trolling shit that both of y'all are very capable of doing. At the end of the day, behind that, there's some real men behind.
So how long you been with your girl?
7 years.
So what you was doing with old girl last week at the Fountain Blue?
Oh yeah, this guy.
No.
I was just seeing what's up.
Look, this ain't no street. You know, you cheating. They can't call me no.
I'm right behind you, nigga.
Okay, well, I mean, I want to see how professional you.
She had a fat
You
ass.
got to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I don't say no names or nothing, but we got the content.
Bah, we got the B-roll footage.
Right, we got that.
Wack 100.
Yeah, we shaking.
Wack 100 got straight to business.
We shaking tables.
Girl last week at the Fountain Blue.
Nigga, his whole bottom jaw fell to the ground. Let's talk about it.
You better know who you got. Danza. Clout.
Roll that back, leg.
You know how to run it back.
Legs, roll that back, man.
Wack 100 understood the assignments. That's all.
Wow. Right.
He did that.
You got me weak, man.
He understands the assignment. Blueface need to know Danza hit that. Everybody who he finds out hit that, it gets less appealing to him. Wack 100 understood the assignment, baby.
Look where you froze it at. Look at the look, man.
Yeah, Wack 100 like this. The only reason why I came up here is just I'm gonna run it back, y'all. I thought about you last night, T. I said, I can't wait to show her.
This is a new episode of the Danza Project, something different that I wanted to do. I wanted to bring two very notable figures on the platform.
Doing the interview like he's about to be.
There's a difference between me and the way I operate versus other people, and the main difference is I'm a professional dude.
And I'm gonna need you to fix that lineup, bruh. Whoa.
But did you hear Wack 100?
His wig, Wack fixed to pull that wig back even further. Look at that hairline, man.
I know. And then look what he said. I'm a professional. Wack 100 said,
Yeah, and he said it with authority. He was trying to shut him down before he come out.
Yes, y'all.
I'm not supposed to play with you, Lex.
This is a new episode of the Danza Project, something different that I wanted to do. I wanted to bring two very notable figures on the platform. There's a difference.
I'm feeling some way. He shook his hand before he said that. You see how he wiggled the hand and looked down?
Right. Besides all the trolling shit that both of y'all are very.
You got to watch people's body language.
At the end of the day, behind that, there's some real men behind.
So how long you been with your girl?
7 years.
So what you was doing with old girl last week at the Fountain Blue?
Oh yeah, this guy.
Whoa.
Look, this ain't no street. You know, you cheating. They can't call me no.
I was just
trying to. Okay, well, I mean, I want to see how professional.
She had a fat ass. I wanted to see what was up. Yeah. One thing.
I ain't gonna say no names or nothing. But
so you can justify what you was doing, but you can't justify what Chrisean was doing, right? Nigga, you had your cape on at 7 o'clock in the morning for Rockhead, for real?
He took Rock to the Fountain Blue last week, girl.
Whoa.
Wack 100 good for having the B-roll footage on Chrisean. That's all I know.
Nah, I love Wack for that. Wow, he lit his ass up.
Thank you for letting us know we wasn't tripping, Wack. Thank you for not gaslighting us. Because, you know, they try to gaslight you real quick. Wack 100 seen that nigga coming online caping for Chrisean. He made some phone calls. Oh, it was at the Fountain Blue. That's where it went down at. Let me ask you this answer. Did you at least make her wash her ass first?
Ooh. And all he could say, she had a fat ass. Yeah, because you really was put on deck.
Right.
Nigga, let me tell you something. How Wack, and I hope y'all Boosie Collins ass mother effers watching. That's how you should have came at Chrisean, nigga. But instead, you wanted that pink blue off the map, Nick.
So when you coming in this interview talking about I'm very professional, Wack 100 said, well, professional, these nuts, nigga. What you was doing with Chrisean last week at the Fountain Blue?
Y'all know how Wack get down.
How much you want to pay for that footage?
Ooh, Lex. Nick, you ate on that one. You ate.
I had to just drop it on you real quick. But if y'all want to watch that tomorrow or this weekend, let me know. Tay, look at the comments and tell me if it's a good bit of people who want to see it, and we'll do that, or we'll do a members only live and do it. We'll do something. But we got to get back to the content now.
Let's go.
Now we got to get back.
Thank you, Miss Lady. She said she hope everything works out. God ain't brought none of us this far to leave us. Just remember that. He ain't brought none of us this far to leave us. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I do be saying some crazy shit even now. And she's still gonna have to understand that I be saying some crazy shit. That's why I was like, you still gotta respect your elders, because Jaden and Callie will tell me I'm coming back Saturday at 2:00. But in actuality, they ain't coming back till Thursday. And that's okay. But still let me know, because my man be trying to do stuff too. So when they don't come back, when they tell me they're going to come back, I call them and cuss them out. Motherfucker, you said. I called them and act like they mammy. Now, I don't cuss them out in front of their kids, because I don't want the kids to know that it's time for them to go, that I'm ready for them to go home. But I'm liable to call her on Sunday at 6:00 if she ain't there and say, bitch, you said you was coming at blah, 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 blah. It's Tuesday and I ain't seen you. We ain't heard from you. And now, so what's she going to say if I say that? She going to go off and want to fight? Or she going to be like, I know, Mama Blue, I know, I'm coming. I promise I'm on my way. And then come the next day. And then when they come get them, I don't be saying nothing, but I just be looking crazy. But you see what I'm saying? That's the type of respect you're going to have for your elders, because you ain't going to come back all the time on time. Maybe your man wants you to keep going down the road, and maybe, it's getting good. I get it. I kept going sometimes, but I ain't about to call you and cuss you out and then you pull up ready to beat my ass. We ain't doing that. You see what I'm saying? This the whole reason why God tell y'all to respect y'all elders. This why? Because we gonna cuss y'all out. Oh, I cusses them out good, honey. 7:00 on Sunday, they come back on Monday. I'll be like, yo, motherfucker, I said you was coming back yesterday, ho. I got shit to do. You see what I'm saying? Then they stop answering the phone, so I'll be cuss them out again. But you can't be cussing at your elders, because we still gonna take the kids. But when you don't come back, when you say you gonna come back, I'm still gonna say something smart. I'm not about to be walking around on eggshells when you know you wrong. You see what I'm saying? That's what the type of shit I'm talking about. And then you come and you don't bring me no Pampers, and I run out of Pampers. I might say,
let's move on, man, if you don't mind.
This time.
All right, listen, gonna go like about 30 more minutes, and I want you to jump to all your good content, man.
I just say
she burnt out for me.
Laugh, or they might bring me the diapers or whatever the case may be, because I can't take 6 kids to the goddamn Walmart to get no diapers. I ain't that professional at the shit. I gotta watch them in a 4x4. They gotta go this way or this way. That's it. I can't pack up 6 kids to go to Walmart. Javon and Carter go running that way to the toy section.
All right, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting something together, y'all. So while I'm doing that, here.
Nick? What happened, Nick?
There's something else that I was gonna show too. So while I'm doing it, I only need a few more minutes. I didn't get those things from everybody, but I already know what I'm gonna go to. So hold on, y'all. Hold tight.
Okay.
Like around how old was I when you first found out about that? And I'm gonna leave it alone.
If you was in Arundel High, go with around that age, give or take.
When the police, the counselor, and everybody had called you, was you or was you not called to the school? Mm-hmm. When you got to the school to get me, what happened?
They said, "Do you know your husband is molesting your daughter?" I said, "No, I don't."
Yeah.
Miss Charlotte cleared it up, y'all. Y'all heard it from Miss Charlotte's mouth. Y'all heard it because see, I don't play about people that have been essayed, people that have been, that have been abused in any type of way. You heard that from her mother's mouth. So for everybody that has been telling this woman, saying that this woman has been lying about what this man did to her, you just heard the mother say it.
He was regressing.
But I need y'all to also hear something else.
I'm looking at something else.
Because this type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I need y'all to also listen to something else the mother says.
Now, I'm trying to tell these people, like I've been told, I've been put my story out there. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. But
baby, you can't respond to every ignorant.
I know.
Ignorant. You can't respond to every ignorant. You can't. Right. I mean, I know it's the truth.
God knows.
I know he was a whore.
Right.
He mentally abused me and physically.
Now, Ma, what happened to him? I'm not like, all right. Every SA, because on here we call them people like that, them pedophiles and stuff. We got to say the word
beautiful
SA.
Background.
But every SA, they claim went through something. His father and his mother, I believe they went through something too. I really do, because of the way what was done to us.
You talking about his mother?
Yeah, that's why it's called the surface, girl.
I said, how can they get away with all this? God showed me they didn't get away.
What did the grandfather do to his own daughter, which is the one that did that to me, sister?
Well, that was one of the reasons why I didn't want Chrisean to go to California. By then, the college that she was running, and I never told her about this. And Tessa was a beautiful girl. She had a flat mole on her forehead, and the other sister was pretty.
Okay, so she's not talking about her daughter, Tessa. She is talking about the Chrisean's daddy's sister, okay? She's about to tell y'all a story about Chrisean's dad's sister. When I say...
This is what we're going to do, y'all. This is what we're going to do, because I can't have y'all waiting too long.
Okay.
But y'all know I wanted to make this was about Junior. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. And then I'm going to show y'all something with cerebral palsy and Junior. And if we got time after that, we can talk about Quail. But for those who haven't seen this, listen, she brought this on herself.
You know when you go to your city, you don't hurt babies. Listen, I'm not hurting babies.
Tasiki said, Chrisean, we don't do that. We don't hurt babies. She tried to help you. You hate everybody in your family who has a baby now because of what you did to your baby. And before I play and show the things that I have been seeing when it comes to Junior.
Yeah,
I want to make it clear that you did it. You did it to him. You did it. Don't come around here trying to get no pity party. No, oh, my son has cerebral palsy. I can't believe this. No, you did it to him. And it is not one soul in America that should believe anything otherwise. In the world.
Come on, Lex.
You did this. So what I'm about to show, you did it.
When I first met Blue, I got pregnant.
All right, well, listen, scratch all that. We're not doing that part, bro.
Right, we're not, but that's a cornball shit.
Listen,
You know when you're
into your
hurt babies.
Listen,
I'm not hurting
emotions, stressing babies.
I'm not hurting babies. I will drink a shot for you.
We're not doing that, Sean.
I'm ready to be a cornball baby girl. Matter of fact, if it make you feel better, we won't even gotta drink this.
No, you're not.
We don't gotta drink this.
I am
Fuck this, Tessa. Let's just pour it back. Let's just not drink it until she can get, on one accord. Let's not drink it. Fuck that shit. I really could care less about it. You know, I could give about it, but I'm definitely not let you. All right, say some shit like that, and you gonna be mad at yourself. We're going to the doctors tomorrow. Yeah, to find out what we have, and then the fuck as you keep talking about. No, to see if it's his baby. Because he want to know so bad.
So you don't drink shit.
Yes, and I know it's his kids. I don't care. I'm still killing it. That's the fun part about it. Can we go?
Look how she said that, man. That's so hurtful.
And so I want to be very clear, because this is along with alcohol fuel syndrome, along with crew to chat. He got cerebral palsy. And not only did his brain have been injured all those times she was drinking, fighting, okay? But not only could that have been the thing that injured his brain, but another last-ditch effort to make sure he don't get into this world. She caused significant strain not only on him, on his breathing, and on his brain. And that lady, I'm going to play it again tonight. She says that their first breath is very important and it's critical to this. And I hope I can go right back to that video so y'all can hear what I'm talking about the first breath, because anybody who watched Chrisean in labor over here, y'all know that the doctor was the first indication to us that something was going wrong when she had the baby. And that lady's talk about that first breath. That lady's going to talk about not getting oxygen to the brain. Well, guess what? When you go in labor and you hold on tight for 3 days, not to go to the ER, when you know you leaking antibiotic fluid, your water done broken everything, and you trying to unalive the baby, so you're not going to the hospital. He still survived, but you injured his brain significantly. And that was the fun part for you.
Come on.
That was the fun part for you. You said that's the fun part. Nobody can relate to that. That's crazy. And I done seen some ain't-ish women in my life. But damn, this is crazy. One thing that is very true is that Chrisean and Carissa do got a lot of things in common. Chrisean and Carissa do. And I think that that's why she tried to kind of like relate to her at first, it seemed like. But I will say that this is the only one thing that I feel like no other woman that I know got anything in common. But guess what, Tay? There are a couple other women that got it in common, but they're in jail for unaliving their kids. They in jail. Who thinks it's fun to take somebody's life?
And we going for it.
Right. So everything we about to show, you thought it was fun to do this to him.
And I know it's his kids. I don't care. I'm still killing it. That's the fun part about it.
Can we go? Where we going? Listen to yourself. What? I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it no more. I give the fuck up. You don't have to deal with feelings. You still can raise your baby.
The fuck up.
You gotta leave your emotions out of it.
This is why she told them to come get that baby.
So I left it out. I got no emotions no more. All right, so you cannot do that to the baby though, Muda. Bro. Listen, mommy don't even. How many babies did she have? Your baby is your blessing. Oh man, matter of fact, I had to be set down to be detached from a male that I was so attached to. That I thought, oh, that was the love of my life. I'm talking about you seen it? The whole family seen it.
I had to get set down.
Okay, so why you said about the baby?
She said, when I first met Blue, I got pregnant. I just clocked some of her teeth. She said she had to get set down to get over a man that she thought she couldn't get over. So you got set down when you bit your son's nose. So you mean to tell me you was obsessed with a man, but you was biting your son's nose? But you was so in love with some man that the jail had to get you away from because you wouldn't leave him, but you biting your son's nose?
It's the point that Lex is making for the chat. We're going somewhere for that question that needs to be asked. We're going somewhere. Don't worry about that.
Wait, what question that needs to be asked?
Where are we going? Question.
Where are we going? Who is that? Who said it?
Damn, it just went up on my screen. You'll see it because I can't see it no more.
When I first met Blue, I got pregnant. All right, well, listen, right?
I don't know.
When I met her,
it's family, though, Lex. It's family.
Yeah. I was shooting a Blue Girl show, and the show was for 3 weeks. She came on the show with a backpack and a pair.
Did you hear that?
No bag, no luggage. You know, she's 20 years old.
Talk about it.
She came to California. Now I'm like, okay, she's appreciative.
She ain't never had a prenatal.
Appreciated everything.
Appointment.
What you say again, real quick?
Okay.
When I met her, she had a backpack and a pair of cleats. Yeah. I was shooting a Blue Girl show.
Oh.
The show was for 3 weeks. She came on the show with a backpack and a pair of cleats. That's it. No bag, no luggage. You know, she's 20 years old. She's from Baltimore. She just came to California. Now I'm like, okay, she's appreciative. She manipulated me. She appreciated everything.
Playing with the ego.
No, you know how women. I mean, everybody, get clout and fame and money.
Yeah. No, Blueface. I know you want to make yourself believe that, but no, not every woman is like that. That's a Chrisean thing, Blue. All that playing with your ego, sucking your toes.
Man, she sucked that man's whole body.
Yes, but then look, Tay, when he looked back on it though, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he looked back on it, he don't understand how it happened, what happened, and I think and I hope that him sitting down and being in jail for this amount of time let him see that she was manipulating you, but how? You got to know how you let her manipulate you so it don't happen again. She manipulated you. All that being appreciative shit. That was her praising you and wanting you to want people to praise you. She put them keys in you so that you will feel like everybody needs to act like that. And then that's when you started wrecking relationships, bro. Because Jaden loved you for real. And if she would have started praising you just to make you happy because Chrisean was doing it, then I would have a problem with her. But she didn't. When somebody know they love you for real, they ain't got to go out there and lick your toes and try to prove it. They love you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And if you ever need them, you're going to see that they love you. But if you keep fucking over the person that love you like that, one day they're going to throw their hands up and be done. You put Chrisean up here when, if anything, if you are going to cheat, if you are going to do with other women, then your queen should be protected, if nothing else. Your queen should be protected and in her rightful spot. Don't put no bum over your queen.
Facts, Lex. He was so willing to let that go. It's crazy to me.
Now
it's
Jaden is hungry. Now I used to want them to get back together, but now I don't. I ain't gonna lie. Remember when I said I was thinking about that earlier? when you had told me something like that. Yeah, I don't even. I used to want that for them, but I don't no more. I don't. I used to want them to fix it and get back together, but I don't. All right, I'm coming out of this one because it was just another video that I wanted to show y'all, but I will do it another time. So I'm coming back over here. Because now we're finna get into the cerebral palsy stuff. But think about it. It's a whole video. All right, y'all. All right. What was the video? What was the name of that vlog? Tay, look in the comments because I need to get the name of that
I
vlog.
really need to get out the comments.
Yeah, you do if you finna be snapping. To get out the comments, Tay. Yes, you do need to get out the comments. Get out. Because we don't know yet. We gotta take a second look. Sometimes I might look at things and they might look one way at first, but it don't really be that. But okay, I think this is the one. Is Junior in this one?
What you looking for, Nick?
That part. Is this the one with Junior in it?
Big baby on the board. Yeah. Hey y'all.
She kept Junior out of the whole thing. Ain't it another one there?
You don't.
Okay, yeah, this one they.
Thank you, B. I know. Nothing. Let's go. Nothing at all.
I'm coming over there.
We good.
You keep on saying nothing.
No, we good. We good. You know, I would have already then clocked in with you, so we good. Let's roll, y'all. Nah, because people got they got their own personal opinion, and that's cool. But all I'm saying is up in the chat, don't be shooting subliminals out there either, though. Y'all got your own opinion and stuff, but let's keep it real, because see, it's all love up over here. We don't Can y'all hear me? What happened?
Y'all I got y'all. I'm over here, y'all.
Okay.
I'm over here, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's all love. It's all love. It's humble, but I'm saying
I don't know what
people
Tay
got their
talking
own
about, but I
opinions and
think
stuff like that. I'm just saying, just don't be the subliminal and stuff like that. Just it's cool. Don't worry about it. Let's go, man.
Because sometimes we might just read it wrong, and it might not be that too.
Yeah,
so,
right.
All right. So where is it? Let's do this one. This one look like it got. I'm gonna find the one with Junior in it.
I stopped doing worldly music. Now I do gospel.
Is this the one with Junior in it? Yeah. All right.
Are
you ready?
I stopped doing worldly music. Now I do gospel.
We're gonna be back when we get dressed.
It's
what I'm wearing right now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm over here, y'all. I see y'all.
I gotta go. Let me get. I have fun. I love you, man. Good. I'm proud of you.
Wow.
I see where you get your crazy and your gospel from, because she got both for sure. Everything. That's Mama Rock for y'all.
Oh, she sounds so beautiful.
She sounds good.
No, I mean like straight talking, everything. Like what? When she first goes,
yeah, she sounded just like Shawnee.
Just like Chrisean.
She sounded just. They laughed the same.
Oh, y'all seeing it firsthand. Mama Rock on the phone. Y'all see what Chrisean Malone gets it from.
Big C, not the little one. Big C.
Yahweh. 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 For me and mine, that's from here on out.
Hold up.
Trying to change my.
Yes, and
Wow.
Roro, you are correct. And Roro, when I was just back here looking, and I said, dang, he was regressing. It was because of a video that I was looking at while I was pulling receipts. And he was. When you see him at 6 months, 8 months, and then now he was regressing. He was able to repeat after her at one point. He was. And she let his hearing go all the way down. She let his vision go down, his movements, his flexibility with his arms. Y'all, we are literally gonna watch it go from bad to worse. We have literally seen it, and I hope that it don't get no worse than this, because I hope
he was progressing. He was progressing with Tareen, is what he was. He was progressing with Tareen. I do. And then it was like, remember when she was laying on the bed with him and saying that, and he was repeating it. Like
yes, that's the video I was looking at.
That was amazing, man. Like,
that's crazy. That's the video I was looking at when I said he was regressing. That's the video.
Wow.
But
and then after that, because after that, once she was there, it was just like,
I'm gonna show that video because I saved it. That's exactly the video I was looking at.
My life without this, keep attacking me. Bring back some extra well, say it's toxicity.
What are you doing? Why are you over there with her?
What's that?
Someone says he was the star of Chrisean.
What should I say then? Record that shit now or today. Look at him getting tom ready.
Right, look at his hands.
Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus.
Some baby hairs down. Junior, his name is not James. Baby Chrisean Jesus. Chrisean Jesus.
Look how he did his foot with that shoe.
She said his name is not Junior. Chrisean Jesus. Chrisean Jesus. Y'all do know that that's that's more of a self-aggrandizing thing that she's doing than anything. This is sad.
You said it's what? Wait, what you say, sis? I'm sorry.
I said it's more of like a self-aggrandizing thing that she does more than anything when it comes to like Chrisean Jesus.
Hairstylist. Yahweh. It's only one way. Yahweh.
There's only one way, and there's no way.
The Yahweh. Y'all gonna be in that chorus, that church chorus.
I'm done with you, big.
I know, girl. I know.
Put some of this.
You know, we gotta go backstage.
No. Girl, I be missing y'all when I get off of here.
She got a little mohawk going.
Sis, Brown Eyes, they up in that room. Remember, they in Oklahoma in that room. And they getting him ready for that birthday that's on Jaden's birthday.
Yep. And I think this was the one that who was it? Roro? Who was it who told me that this would be a good one? Thank you, whoever it was. I know it came out of your mouth, but I don't know if you had read it in the chat or if you was telling me yourself.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're dressed for the picnic. We ready for the picnic.
For the big stunt. I want y'all to realize what's going on here. Jaden's birthday is coming up, and they're doing a big stunt, a rollout. Y'all see this is her job? Can't y'all see that? Most artists, when they got an album coming out or something like that, they start going to a lot of interviews to roll out the album. Her only claim to fame is Blueface, Jaden, Carissa, Cali. So guess what? She just got out of jail, and she's about to roll out her new clout chase. They went and put on all white and got dressed up just to do some shit on Jaden's birthday. It's a tradition for Chrisean. You didn't know? That's it. Look at what they're all doing. They only did this to make pictures and put them out on Jaden's birthday, y'all.
Yep.
I hope y'all can see what I can see. They're literally
She not on a junior birthday. She on a sabotage day for Jaden.
It's like they got dressed up for work and everything, Tay. To
Yep.
do this sabotage, that is literally her job to start beef and ish with Blueface and his family. It's a job for her. They did they makeup for this shit, y'all. Man, I hope y'all see what I see when I'm watching this. All this whole production was to hurt Jaden on her birthday. Probably because, Jaden didn't let Chrisean squeeze her daughter's hand. Fucking weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdo.
We on our way. We celebrating Chrisean's first birthday picnic. Aww.
Y'all not understanding. Do y'all realize that Chrisean paid for that? She paid for that tent and everything that's inside of it. She paid for that shit just to hurt Jaden. And it didn't work.
Clock that shit, Lex.
You see that? You see her stop for that picture?
She called, Lex. She called, man.
Blessed birthday to you. Blessed birthday to Ron. Blessed birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless John. May the good Lord bless you.
That one hand he was reaching out.
Yeah.
Damn, Lex.
So cute.
Nick, she was in control of all this bullshit.
Happy birthday to you too, Mama Bear, for pushing him out a year ago. Out that coochie on live.
Wow.
Good I got cake in my nose. Or bug, like you said.
Right, pretty, right.
I
can't believe this shit.
That was Chrisean. Big Jesus.
Big Jesus. Wow.
Of course you was. The cake fell. Who called Nico no caller ID? Oh, interesting. He blocked a month ago. Why you calling me? And this cake is just insane. Yeah, girl, the cake just fell over. But yeah, it was so cute, y'all. I'm gonna just post it. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna upload this video. I can see behind the scenes. I was getting ready.
I know that's right. I said what I said.
Pictures.
Yes.
I love y'all. Happy birthday, Chrisean. I love you, Chrisean. The bug. I know it's your bug the whole time. I keep saying it. I'm like, Chrisean.
I'm glad they go to that light to expose them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah. So we get all white. Period. Pure. Very pure. Shout out to...
Nick.
Damn.
Nick.
Daya did her big one.
You
She
know,
set up this whole balloon tent.
I want to
She
say
did the
something.
decoration. She got the cake, the food, the layout. She did her big one. So if y'all want to get this, tap in with, what's your Instagram? A Taste of Luxury Love. A Taste of Luxury Love.
I'm here.
No, I'm just sitting up here looking. It's like none of this was really for Junior. Like Junior didn't even know what's going on. This is sad.
This was all for Jaden, sis. This was all Jaden. Then you know Jaden did Javon's birthday, and I don't know if Chrisean was locked up during Javon's birthday, but I think between seeing Javon's birthday and Jaden's birthday coming up, she hatched this stupid ass plan. You know, this stupid ass plan to do all of this.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Hold on,
That's
y'all.
crazy.
All right, and I ain't gonna forget about y'all in the chat. I'm gonna come over there, but I gotta
You
make
know,
sure
you know what's crazy is that how it's just like anybody she deals with, they take whatever's going on with her, like, you know what I'm saying? And then like what I've noticed, and I know everybody else notices, is that like everybody she deal with, she end up not dealing with them no more, but they don't go into like what happened when they were together. You get what I'm saying? Or they were friends or whatever, because she has dealt with a lot of friends even since Junior was born.
Yeah. So they got different things that you can do and put on the baby when you're trying to get the baby to walk. Like those shoes are like made for like trainer wheels so that you can get the legs moving, because movement is so important.
Oh, that's nice right there. Wow, like
Movement is one of the most important things, y'all, when it comes to cerebral. Movement is a very important thing. Very.
Because cerebral palsy, known as CP for short, is a group of neurological disorders that affect body movement and muscle coordination, people who develop CP can demonstrate varying signs. CP is caused by brain damage or abnormal brain development, usually before or during birth.
Abnormal brain development. When does your brain develop, Tay?
In the womb.
Boom! We're smart over here.
Hello.
That's exactly correct.
But it can also happen during the first months or years of a child's life. The disorder can affect the entire body, just one or both limbs, or a single side of the body.
We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop showing these. We're not.
Period.
Being a segment. These videos are 3, 4, and 5 minutes at a time. Get used to seeing at least one of them every time we go live. And then Junior play right after. Just to try to come down to your level and just show you the identical pictures. And the difference between Junior and the baby in the video is the baby in the video got a mama that love and care about him and that is doing their best. You're not doing shit.
CP's general signs and symptoms include difficulty with coordination, movement, speech, eating, and development. The signs of cerebral palsy vary significantly because there are many different levels and types of disability. Cerebral palsy affects movement and coordination by causing muscle stiffness and exaggerated reflexes, muscle tone that is either too floppy or too stiff, difficulty walking, like a crouched gait, walking on toes or crossing of the knees like scissors, favoring one side of the body like dragging a leg while crawling or reaching with only one hand, difficulty with fine motor skills like picking up utensils or buttoning clothes, noticeable lack of muscle coordination and balance, jerky involuntary movements and tremors, usually
ready to put Junior on the lady she hated.
CP may also affect speech.
Did y'all hear the her say tremors, right? Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that, y'all.
Because
did y'all hear her say tremors?
No, go back, Lex.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna play 2 videos.
Because cerebral palsy, known as CP for short, is a group of neurological disorders that affect body movement and muscle coordination. People who develop CP can demonstrate varying signs.
Somebody tell
CP
me
is
what we
caused
at
by
on the
brain
light.
damage or abnormal brain
111.
development, usually
Can we
before
please
or
get to
during birth,
150
but it can
likes,
also
y'all?
happen during the first months or years of a
I'm
child's
trying to
life.
stay on here
The
till
disorder can
Go
affect
back,
the
Lex.
entire
Go
body,
back,
just
sis.
one or both limbs,
Mhm.
or a single side of the
Please.
body.
Okay, I'm sorry, but y'all, can y'all please get the likes up, y'all?
Yeah,
We late in
I
the game
feel
in the
you,
video,
sis.
and I haven't even put my cash app up there. But at this point, we almost at the end of the video anyway. If anybody wanted to donate, they would have donated by now anyway. Cause I know Shami's putting the cash app in the chat anyway. All I'm asking y'all tonight is just please like the video. Like the video. People need to see this, not just Chrisean. How do we know that one of them minions or stupid ass fans, that's what she called y'all, not me? How do we know that one of them ain't had a baby by now and was drinking because they saw Chrisean doing it? Or the broke 3 days before, but didn't go to the hospital till day 4. We don't know who else need to see this too, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Thank you, Brown Eyes, with the phone and the TV.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because Lex, you're putting out real good content, man. And I love you so much for that. Nah, you for real, you bust down, break down every single day. If you don't deserve, I mean, you deserve donations for sure, but if not, hit that like button. That's all I'm saying.
Button, it's great, because I don't even
You
remember the
know,
last time I took a day off.
nah.
I don't even remember.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna start counting as of today because you've been every single day for a few months now.
Yes, I've been. That's the goal.
You
You know,
pushing it, yeah.
that's the goal. And I ain't gonna
And we
lie and
salute
tell
you for
y'all
that.
that I don't be
We
tired
salute you for that,
sometimes.
queen. You
Thank
always
y'all.
putting out crowns. We need to put a crown for you. You pushing it out. We
Thank
love
you.
you for
Thank
sure.
you.
Because all
I
your
really
content is facts.
thank you, sis. All right, y'all, let's bring it home.
General signs and symptoms include difficulty with
Lock the door.
coordination, movement, speech, eating, and development. The
I love
signs
you
of
too,
cerebral
baby.
palsy vary significantly because there are many different levels and types of
Love you,
disability.
because family.
Cerebral palsy affects movement and coordination by causing muscle stiffness and exaggerated reflexes, muscle tone that is either too floppy or too stiff, difficulty walking, like a crouched gait, walking on toes or crossing of the knees like scissors, favoring one side of the body like dragging a leg while crawling or reaching with only one hand, difficulty with fine motor skills like picking up utensils or buttoning clothes, noticeable lack of muscle coordination and balance, jerky and involuntary movements and tremors, usually slow or twisting movements. CP may also affect speech and eating, including delayed speech development, excessive drooling or difficulty swallowing, difficulty speaking, struggling while eating, chewing, or sucking.
Man, Junior need 24-hour care. That's all, and that's it. You know. He needs 24-hour care, and I'm glad you're pushing this out right here, because I hope Chrisean or somebody that lady that's driving her around, somebody see this and that they can talk to her. You know, like I mean, all BS to the side for real. It's real crucial right now. Like he fits to be 2. It is 90-something days now, Lex. We ain't ever in 109 days. Like every day means something. Chrisean, you need to really focus, man. We ain't out here just discriminating on you, but you are making crazy moves. But at the same time, please get that baby some help. Go on that. Go based on that instead of BET and Blueface. No, it's called Junior and your baby girl. Wake up, please. That's all I'm saying. This is hurtful. That we're watching this, and Junior could be advanced like these kids that you are showing, Lex. You showed yesterday that baby with that with the catheter thing on and all that stuff like that. Like, just get him help, Chrisean. If you don't want him, just let him go. Give him the Carissa. Because to me, that's what you're shooting for now. Go ahead, give him the Carissa.
Close. Noticeable lack of muscle coordination and balance. Jerky involuntary movements and tremors, usually slow or twisting movements. CP may also affect speech and eating, including delayed speech development, excessive drooling or difficulty swallowing, difficulty speaking, struggling while eating, chewing, or sucking.
Nah, the thing is like I see in the chat, we haven't seen any of anything.
Yeah. You want it? Oh, you open up your mouth? What? Do you not like it or what? Why did you do that?
He just burnt that baby up. His mouth.
CP may also affect speech and eating, including delayed speech development, excessive drooling or difficulty swallowing, difficulty speaking, struggling while eating, chewing, or sucking. An individual affected by CP may suffer from learning and intellectual disabilities, a delay in learning motor skills like crawling or sitting up, or even a smaller body or body parts than would normally be expected due to delayed growth. Unlike many other serious health conditions, CP does not worsen over time since it is the result of a one-time brain injury. While other mitigating factors that were not a result of the initial brain injury can affect health over time, many children diagnosed with cerebral palsy can experience a relatively normal life expectancy. A significant sign that a child might have the disorder is the delay.
That's sad, but that's not Junior supposed to be. Okay. I said okay, but I said that's how Junior is gonna be right there. She waited too long and stuff. But it's okay. It's your baby. Love him the way he came.
So this is what I'm doing. I'm sorry I had stuff in my mouth. I thought the video was gonna be longer. But y'all, this is what I'm doing. I'm playing something, right? And I'm about to play something, and then I'm gonna play a video, y'all. And it's a video that we ain't seen this video in a minute, but I know that it's gonna show some of the things. So y'all seen her say difficulty eating, sucking, chewing, difficulty doing certain things. Now I don't know exactly how Junior is gonna be but I know that she missed a very critical window. You know what I'm saying? She missed a very critical window. So and I always try to be careful with what I say, they're gonna do or they're gonna be. But the fact of the matter is she's not helping him. He has cerebral palsy. You're doing an injustice to your baby by even playing with that. If that didn't snap in your mind and you wasn't on the way to the doctor when you was following the GPS with that lady sitting next to you who bought you that 4 for 4 yesterday, if that's not what y'all were doing, then Lord have mercy on you. Because you cannot, as a mom that loves your child, watch this and look at him like you don't see it and do nothing. So if that is what you are doing, I hope Chastity already done called CPS. Chastity, call CPS on yes. Do that. Please.
ASAP.
Now that's hey, I just rock with me on this one. We'll make this one the last one, but y'all know I'm gonna land my plane hard with because especially with this. Y'all know that I'm not gonna go till I feel like I made my point with this. And so I know the video that I want to show. So I'm gonna show the rest of this and then we're gonna go to that video. There's one more video on here that I want to show. It's about 7 minutes long. So y'all just rock with me real quick. What is that noise? Somebody talking to me? Oh, Oh, hold on real quick. Baby, I can't. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to answer the phone, but it's not.
When you answer?
I got it. Yeah, I got
Okay.
it. Oh, wait. I'm going to call him back.
Usually slow or twisting movements. CP may also affect speech and eating, including delayed speech development, excessive drooling or difficulty swallowing, difficulty speaking, struggling while eating, chewing, or sucking. An individual affected by CP may suffer from learning and intellectual disabilities, a delay in learning motor skills like crawling or sitting up, or even a smaller body or body parts than would normally be expected due to delayed growth. Unlike many other serious health conditions, CP does not worsen over time since
a smaller body or body part.
And yeah, Burn Eyes, you're right. That's how I feel. She just want to do this to be around Blueface. Like she ain't even focused, Lex.
I know, Tay. Just walk with me real quick. And I know that y'all just heard that kid say that that it doesn't worsen over time. Cerebral palsy itself doesn't worsen over time. But if you don't do anything, and you're not doing anything with the movement, because that's what's important, the movement, then those lack of movement will make the baby stiffen up. Okay? That's what will happen. You noticed it, Chrisean. There's no way you about to tell me that you don't notice that he was a lot more limber when he was 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. And you're noticing his muscles tightening up because now you're at the point where you're starting to want to push him into place. We have a video and a picture of you trying to push his arm. We heard about the tape that you've been putting on his legs. I'm about to get loud. We heard about the tape that you've been putting on his legs. Now, y'all rock with me real quick.
We're going to try this again.
What tape went?
Yeah. You want it? Oh, you open up your mouth? What? Do you not like it or what? Why did you do that?
Don't burn that nigga.
Oh, you open up your mouth?
Call me,
what?
Tay,
Do you not like it or what?
I don't know.
Why did you do that?
Don't burn that nigga. That nigga.
Y'all, that was my son calling me, my oldest son calling me, y'all. I called him back and he ain't answer it right back. So if he called me back, y'all already know I'm gonna have to put you on hold by my baby now. My baby called me back. But I just tried to answer, and I was trying to answer because he was calling me on Instagram. I was trying to answer, but it was ringing on the computer and not my phone. Tay, if you want me to drop the link, let me know when you're ready for me to drop it. It's the same one that you had, but Chrisean needs to give her to someone who can love him and get him medical help ASAP. That's true. That's true. She's longing to get revenge on Blue, which is another sign of covert narcissist. She blames everything on Blue. That's why he needs to be careful. This is not Carissa's grandchild. That's the truth, though. That's the truth. Miss Lady, where you at, Miss Lady? I said Carissa has no business taking care of Junior after what Chrisean did to her and Kelly. Plus, it's not Blue child. It is not, y'all. It's not. Look, this is called difficulty eating, sucking, or chewing. That's why I'm showing y'all this. That's why I just kept saying, hold on, Tay, rock with me real quick. Rock with me. Because I knew that I was playing this, but it was something that I was trying to get to. This right here. So, y'all, now I'm going to try to go back and swing it back so y'all can feel me on this. I need y'all to feel me on this one. Hey, sis.
A delay in learning.
Okay.
Learning motor skills like crawling or sitting up, or even a smaller body or body parts than would normally be expected due to delayed growth. Unlike many other serious health conditions, CP does not worsen over time since it is the result of a one-time brain injury, while other mitigating factors that would be expected due to a delay in speech development, excessive drooling or difficulty swallowing, difficulty speaking, struggling while eating, chewing, or sucking.
Difficulty swallowing, difficulty chewing. Now, which one of those things do y'all think is happening right here? I'm coming, Tay.
You leave it here, okay? I opened it, okay? Oh, maybe he doesn't want it. Yeah, no, for sure. How you doing over here?
Let me see. But you want your bottle or what? Let me see.
There you go.
What's your bottle? What you drink? Let me see.
Okay, Tay, so I had this article on my phone.
Wait, where you asked us? What happened?
Yeah. Okay, so I couldn't explain it to you when I was first doing it, but the reason why I keep going back to this one right here is because what I want to do is bust it down word for word. She said that you can expect difficulty swallowing, eating, sucking, chewing,
or buttoning closed.
And
Noticeable
I remember
lack of muscle coordination and balance.
Okay, yeah, it's
jerky involuntary movements and tremors, usually slow or twisting movements. CP may also affect speech and eating, including delayed speech development, excessive drooling or difficulty swallowing, difficulty speaking,
swallowing,
struggling while eating, chewing,
struggling
or
while
sucking.
eating, chewing, struggling while eating, chewing, or sucking, difficulty swallowing. I will never forget this, and this is what I thought about when I heard her say it.
Wow.
You burnt them.
Lit them up. That's cold. She did, Queen. She
Swallow,
did.
chew, eat.
Yep. She lit him up. Even in people in that video, they said something. They said something to her. Maybe it was too hot, they said. And then why are you feeding that new baby with spoons, utensils that's been up in that restaurant? Where's his bag with his spoons and stuff?
I know, Tay. I know. But look, y'all, listen to what she say too, Tay, after she does this. And I want you to notice what she says, what the people in the background says, and then how she looks at them. Because I'm going to comment. I always wondered, why is she stopping and looking at him like that? And I just watched this. Just check this out.
Okay.
Why did you do that? Look at him. The way that she looked at him just now.
Wait, sister, you didn't show nothing. It's still a lady on the screen.
Oh, shit.
No.
All right. That's why you was talking. My bad. I was playing this video. My bad. All right.
Oh, you open up your mouth.
She said,
what?
Oh, you opened up your mouth? That was
a
surprise for her. She said, Oh, you opened up your mouth? That was a surprise for her. Say, it was a surprise that he opened his mouth.
Dang.
You know I see all of that. What you mean? Girl. So look, difficulty swallowing, eating, sucking, chewing, all of these things. Let's see this again real quick. Look, y'all.
Why did you do that?
Don't burn that, maybe.
Oh, you open up your mouth? What? Do you not like it or what? Why did you do that?
What? Do you not like it or what?
Nah.
Do you see her looking at him?
Nah, man. Come on.
Burn that, maybe. You leave your hair open it, okay? Oh, maybe he doesn't
Let
want.
me tell you something. That burnt the shit out of him. That little baby nose turned red.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Another spasm seizure. She threw him into a seizure, Lex.
What you want, your bottle or what? What are you drinking? Let me see.
Nah.
No, you want some mashed potatoes?
Are they hot? Maybe.
No. It was like you wasn't ready for it. I don't know what to give you.
What?
Them clear man said, you sure they wasn't hot? No.
Yes, Tay, that's the only reason why I'm not talking while I'm playing it. Because I want y'all to hear what they saying, what she's saying, because he also said it burnt him a little bit. That's what the dude in the back said. Look at the way she looking at him. Y'all remember the lady saying something about trimmers? When I was playing that video earlier, the one I just kept running back, the lady mentions trimmers. And I told y'all that when y'all see the baby and he's doing bad, to Chrisean better than what we don't see. When she stopped and looked at him, that time that he collapsed on her shoulder and she jumped up like she got to hurry up and get him off camera, I believe Chrisean has seen the tremors. Try me.
I agree.
Do something. Take me to do what you gotta do. You seen them tremors. He got all the other signs. Do you expect me to believe that he don't got tremors too? I look at how you look at him. I look at how you look at him like you afraid he about to do something you don't want us to see. And now I know what it is. The tremors, the seizures, like Tay said. Okay, I'm about to say some more. Hold on. We gonna do our commentary when we pause it, because I want us to hear these two clear men in the back.
And you know,
hey, did you say the clear man back?
Nick, another thing, she's never burped this baby. I was watching some videos of her when he was new and stuff. Remember, I hope everybody, a lot of people seen this, like, they were showing videos of her. The dude was in there doing surround sound in that house. She moved in. They was doing other things. And then that, you know, that, what is that? That thing that you put the baby in the front of you, that thing that holds him and all that stuff. Like, she was feeding him and she was not burping him at all. Like, this baby been messed up since, this baby has been messed up since he was made by her and Ronnie. You hear me?
Girl, I'm so glad.
It's so sad.
I didn't even see this tape. B said it's giving he needs feeding tube. I know you probably seen it already.
What?
When you see a good comment, say read it out loud.
And Lex, can I just say this, because it's been on my mind too, for the ones in the back and a couple people in the chat that may just haven't caught it, like when they come on your live and stuff. But it's a video where Ronnie says that she had aborted a child for Blueface, and when she came down there, she was still bleeding from that. Okay, and he said she holded him in. She holded him. Lex, am I lying?
I didn't even hear that shit.
Oh, I did. I did. Like real talk. I did. Yes. Yes. He said, and she holding me in. I don't know if he has all his lives when he was going on there and stuff like that, but I'm serious. I'm not coming up here with some
I know you
BS.
not. I see you in the live.
Yeah.
I would pop in on Ronnie. You was there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all. Yep.
I ain't got no problem believing that, because
he said she gripped him and locked him in.
And y'all,
You
I
hear me?
remember, yes, and I
And she
believe.
said, remember, she said Blueface like to mess around on her M.
And y'all, well, just a quick side note, because we really got to play the rest of this before we get off of here. And it's already 9:45, but we're gonna be on here till 10 then, because we're gonna play this before we go. But
Okay.
I do want to say this real quick. I remember the times that I did when I was having, when I was in transition and I couldn't really like go live like I wanted to. It used to bring me relief when I would go to his live and see the name Queen Tay. And this was before me and Tay started talking on the phone. And it was because I used to be worried about who he was talking to, because I knew that Chrisean would send people. I know a little bit. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about the type of people that be on YouTube sometimes. And I know we ain't got those people here right now where we at, but every now and then they try to creep in here too. And when I saw Tay in there, I was like, okay, good. Okay, it's people in there. And it was somebody else. It was a couple other girls that I seen in there too. I might have seen V Exact. I might have seen B. I might have seen Brown Eyes. I don't know. But I know for a fact that I seen Queen Tay. And I know that when I used to see her, I would be like, okay, I'm finna go ahead and get off so I can go to bed, go to work. We'll talk about it tomorrow, because I knew, for one, if something happened that we needed to speak about, that Tay wasn't gonna stop it till I knew about it. And also that somebody real was in there. Somebody real was in there. Because he used to go live for like 3-4 hours at a time. And I was glad he was doing that. And it sucks because now we can't even find them live. But let's do this. But Tay, it was always good to see you in his lives, though. It really was.
Well, it was some mashed potatoes.
Are they hot? Maybe.
No, it was like he wasn't ready for it.
Too much flavor in those mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, they are
Me
good.
too, Audrey. Me too, Audrey.
Can try it.
All right, now look.
Yes or no? Do you like it or not? I don't know.
Like Roro said, no, B said it's given that he needs feeding too. I told y'all my sister that I know that who child suffers from this, she has to feed him through a feeding tube. So you was on point when you said that.
Oh, he likes it. He's just trying to eat it himself.
He's like, I don't want mom to do it for me.
That was some BS right there.
They grow up so fast.
Look at
I'm
her.
not turn the flash on, no?
Flash on?
Oh, no, it's okay. No,
even though he
I think it's
can't.
good. There's a little bit of natural sunlight.
Look what she doing on purpose.
All right, so it's okay.
That on purpose.
It's just a oopsie cupsies.
Oopsie cupsies.
All right, so
Black.
it's okay.
Did that on purpose.
It's just a oopsie cupsies.
Look.
All right, so
he already seen it was gonna happen. It could continue.
Yeah, you said it was about to come. You said, hurry up and do this so I could break up this awkward feeling of them seeing that my baby is suffering.
It's just water. You need a napkin, Chrisean?
Them boys irritated with her.
Yeah, his big flat leg.
I forgot how difficult this was going to be eating and him.
Did y'all not see his eyes?
Just the oopsie cupsies.
Do it slow. Do it slow, Lex.
A little bit of natural sunlight.
Right, let's do it.
Yeah, slow it down, baby.
All right, so it's okay. It's just a oopsie cupsies.
That was feeding it up.
All right, so it's okay.
Cause we worried about if Junior can see.
It's just the oopsie cupsies.
Oh,
what part are you catching, sis?
I'm finna get back on.
All right, so it's okay.
You're not
It's
even.
just
Wow.
the oopsie cupsies.
It's just water.
Now look at Junior. Look at Junior. He looking straight forward, head back. He is not holding his head up at all.
Look at his hand.
Look at him and peek it.
Look at
How difficult she was trying to hurry up and
OMG.
Don't make sense.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Morning TTV. Hope you guys are doing good. So, why did I see that Chrisean posted a new video, a new version of that mukbang that she did with Snapchat and Junior? She inserted some new clips on Snapchat, and everybody is wondering. So you cut them out? You cut those clips out? Because clearly it's embarrassing to watch, honestly. Just for her not to know what she's doing half the time is just so sad. It really is so sad. Poor Junior. It looked like, you know, he was not prepared for the food, or the food was too hot. Even the guy, the man that was with her, asked her, do you think it's too hot? And she's like, nah, I think it's too much flavor. It could be a lot for like a little baby that's not really used to eating solids. You could just tell the shock in Junior's face, like, what the hell is that? Not in a good way, not in a give me more way, just like water out of a cup. So acknowledging it, she's like, it's just a little oopsie. The first original.
They're talking about it's just a oopsie cup. All right, now where's the one?
This girl is a monster.
I know. And this one is the one that where is it? I had it on here on purpose. I know it's on here.
No, y'all right in the chat. I think that her, just how she doing them, she know he. Now she don't know he needs support, but she really don't care that he needs support. Is the thing. So she just moving them how a normal child would be moved. That's what's going on.
Right.
She's sick.
She
Get
is.
that baby up, Chrisean.
Oh man, and that sounds so bad, y'all, but y'all know why she's saying that. That sounds horrible. Okay, y'all, so
it is, Liz. That baby 2 years old now.
I'm worried about their development. Okay.
I know, but I'm praying that God still comes through. If it means that somebody needs to intervene with her, maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe these things need to be said on here so that somebody can intervene and God can do what he do. So I ain't gonna completely rule it out and say he gonna be this or that, but I will say this: she needs to do something. Doing what she's doing is not working. Doing nothing is not working.
How can you tell it's CP? All right.
Now
I have papers on this, and I
to
can
get the
publish it
baby
out.
leg.
I don't want to bore you.
Right, but that's not even his grandma, so it's just like. But all right, y'all. This is 7 minutes and 42 seconds. Let's watch the way out. And I don't know. I might show another one. Showing this lady talking about. I don't know, but let's just listen to this with our ears, y'all.
Are you on this? I can tell if it's cerebral palsy the day the child's born, or what they're going into.
The day the child's born.
I know technically.
That's why I'm playing it. That's why I'm playing it. The day the child's born. Now, this lady is a specialist. This lady is a damn near a guru, if you ask me. This lady is almost like a guru, y'all, to me. Now, I don't know if they give her an award. I feel like she probably don't want an award. This lady is on point with what she talking about, y'all, to the point where this lady can mimic that shit. Y'all just don't even know. The more, if y'all just keep rocking with me on this, I know that it's a lot to play all of it at once. So that's why I'm trying to do it one at a time, because you'll end up getting sleepy like we did last week with that monotone voice. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe if I do one video, one of these per live, maybe I can get them in. But y'all, I don't watch this lady mimic exactly what the Junior is doing, to the point where it will bring tears to your eyes, bro. Calm down, Liz. She said she can tell everyone, and that's important. That's important. It's the reason why that's important to me. And I'm looking for a video right now if y'all want to know what I'm doing. I'm looking for a video because she had a master plan. She most definitely had a master plan. And she didn't let nobody in on it on purpose. Where is it at? Where the fuck is it at? Hold on. We going back to day one, baby. Like Tay said, where we at on the lights, Tay? Where we at on the lights? Hey, we ain't got no lights.
I don't know. Put it in the chat, y'all. We real close, though.
Okay.
The last, they put it in the chat.
There you go. Okay.
$164 in the chat. Put it in the chat, y'all.
Sean showed that she got her body back. She looks so good.
151 says
news that she has.
Okay. All right, there you go.
Oh, was that him holding the baby?
Yeah, that was beauty.
Okay.
Yeah, all right,
This
y'all.
is
This is what we
Lola
These the last two videos.
Hey
This
everyone, I'm back with the
6 minutes and
Chrisean
52
update.
seconds.
So yeah,
So
that's
this is what we're gonna do
understandable.
afterwards. All right, now I ain't gonna interrupt this lady no more. I just wanted to have a video already ready for afterwards.
Cerebral palsy, the diagnosis of cerebral palsy, and people don't realize this, is starts around 18 months. They wait for the child to fail in so many milestones, which that's got to stop.
Yeah.
And so the parents not getting the guidance, because in many cases too, you're not going to get services unless you have the diagnosis. And I'm not looking to diagnose. When I'm working with movement, I'm not here to diagnose a baby. That's not my purpose. So when I say I can tell the first day one, yeah, not only can tell them I'm going into CP, but without intervention, some kind of therapy, or whatever you want to call it, modalities, movements, the child will start to it is already organizing from the day of birth into cerebral palsy, or genetics. I can tell that too. So, but with a diagnosis, with the way it's done, is by 18 months, if the child has failed in so many aspects, they go off to neurology. Neurology most likely will pull an MRI, and that MRI will then be done. And if there's damage to the brain, official diagnosis of cerebral palsy, if there's damage or abnormalities within the brain region, it used to be only the damage was the cause of cerebral palsy at birth, stroke in utero, those kind of things. Now it's any kind of sort of trauma or cerebellum issues from under 5 that will diagnose cerebral palsy. It's just there's so diagnosis is there for you to have a medical conversation between you and your doctor. That's a diagnosis. Okay. The second way the diagnosis is there is so that you can have a conversation with your service providers. This might be state-based, it might be school-based, it might be country-based. All of that comes into play, that's going in, and government-based. Let's say for government-based, again, for services that way, right? Those all come into play with your child's services. So a lot of kiddos in most places around, and even around the world, they won't get any kind of services until you have the diagnosis. your child can't handle the 18 months gap, right? So the second your child's born, especially if they've had trauma, handle the 18 months gap, right? So your child can't handle the 18 months gap services until you have diagnosis. Your child can't handle the 18 months gap, right? So the second your child's born, especially if they've had trauma, or there's any concerns, every child should have this. Yes, you think that there's an APGAR score. There's a really interesting paper out of Norway showing in 2010 showing that 89.5% of their people having high APGAR scores also had cerebral palsy, right? So APGAR score is there for the nurse to talk to the doctor. That is not a diagnostic tool. I can tell you countless people that had high APGAR scores and are max assist cerebral palsy, right? So the easiest way to tell is your newborn movement assessment. And I don't care if you're 65, you can do the newborn movement assessment. It's probably the worst regret I did was call it newborn instead of the baby movement assessment or the child movement assessment, but it is what it is. You'll learn. So the newborn movement assessment is your first thing. If you don't have rotational responses within the categories that I present out, and again, this is a free course on my movementlesson.academy. You can also get the book from Amazon. So when you do your newborn movement assessment, another really easy way to tell, and it's going to sound so lame. So since you have rotation, if you have a newborn baby and you literally go like this with it, just spin around, right? Your baby should cling to you. If your baby goes away from you already, Houston, you have a problem. If your baby has issues with their first breath, I don't care if their breath gets stabilized and all that. If they have issues organizing that first and those intercostal muscles don't snap into place, okay, any child has issues with opposing gravity and breath, and their organization of it will most likely have, I give it a 98%. Without some form of intervention, will also have impaired gravity, effects of gravity in, let's say, in their vertical milestones, which is walking, right? So again, these are signs, valuable warning signs to jump into them. I've just presented my baby book, Birth to 3 months. I'm not here to scare people, guys, but I'm telling you right now, when my son got sick, nobody grabbed me by the flipping collar and said, sweetheart, this is a lifetime experience you're about to have. I just thought he was sick. He was going to get better. My son was walking. I had no idea these things come into play. So guys, if you have concerns at all for your baby, just start offering them movement. It's the best gift you can give them. Movement. Sitting there and all that, and you can just be hanging out, watching. Work on them. Just work on them. Start the movement. The diagnosis is necessary because in certain diagnoses, there can be health concerns. There can be epilepsy. There's so many things that can be going on with your child. Like, and even when my son, what they said, he's so autistic. My son was sick and he had autism. And forget the movements. He was legally blind. He couldn't walk. All of that's going to happen. Blind. So again, did I go through worst case scenario? Yes. But this is where I'm trying to learn from my life and offer it to you so it doesn't happen. So finding out if your child has cerebral palsy is very important, but at the same time, start today. If those words are coming out of your mouth, start today. If you have concerns, start today. There's movement and there's a diagnosis. Movement is what organizes the brain. The brain doesn't organize the movements. People don't understand that.
Movement is what organizes the brain. The brain doesn't organize movements. It comes from within out. So while you're sitting there letting this go and go and go and go, there could have been a baby, for example, right? A baby and born day one, they say, okay, this baby has cerebral palsy. And that person knows this lady right here. By the time the baby is the age of walking, talking, and doing all these atypical things that other atypical babies do, you wouldn't have even been able to tell. Because if you can get that movement in real quick and get them used to it, that's why you see the babies on. I'm gonna show y'all all the machines that they make for babies with cerebral palsy and the wonders and the miracles that those machines do. Y'all saw that baby toes, and another thing, a lot of kids with cerebral palsy have that cleft toe, that pointy toe and pointy finger. A lot of them have that. And y'all saw that baby walking. There are several kids walking. There are several kids in a chair. But there are several kids walking. And if he never does walk, that don't mean throw him away. That don't mean hide him. That don't mean blame your life on him because you blackballed yourself and you people see what you did to your son. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Now, y'all, we're gonna get more on this tomorrow. But Tay did give me a good video for us to go ahead and go out on. It's some fresh news. And it is on IG, so I'm gonna go ahead and type it in. Shout out to Circus of Blues. And after this, y'all, we're gonna go because I ain't even fixed my food yet, sister. All right. Is it the first one, Tay? Look.
Okay. What is that? Over there where Dre was at.
I was asking me about my bio.
Over there where Dre was.
She's really a manipulator. Like the reason I fuck with her is because she don't just try to manipulate. She's a really good manipulator.
That's it.
On a high level. Like she got half of y'all food. I'm being honest. Like that's why I really have a lot of respect for her. I'm like,
I don't relax for me, please.
Yeah.
Bend and manipulate the truth this well.
Dre just going. He just going. Dang, man. Damn.
Be special,
I ain't gonna
bro.
be able to start it over. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me see if I can.
Right.
All right, we'll do it like
that. I can't knock her gift. That's her gift. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to point out to the people when she misusing her gift for wrong, right? I be trying to keep it square because wrong is wrong and right is right, my nigga. In the story. When women come into a man's life and a nigga got a baby mama and the mama's involved and the mama's rocking with the other baby mama, she got to go. When the brother's involved and he rocking with the other baby mama and I'm trying, anybody who not rocking with this love has to go. She's really a manipulator. Like the reason I fuck with her is because she don't just try to manipulate. She's a really good manipulator, my nigga. Like on a high level. Like she got half of y'all food. I'm being honest. Like that's why I really have a lot of respect for her. I'm like anybody who has this power, this much superpower that could bend and manipulate the truth this well has to be special, bro. I can't knock her gift. That's her gift. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to point out to the people when she misusing her gift for wrong. Right? I be trying to keep it square because wrong is wrong and right is right, my nigga. In the story. When women come into a man's life and a nigga got a baby mama and the mama's involved and the mama's rocking with the other baby mama, she got to go. When the brother's involved and he rocking with the other baby mama and I'm trying, anybody who not rocking with this love has to go. She's really a manipulator. Like the reason I fuck with her is because
has to go. He is saying she's really a manipulator. It is really a talent. It's a talent from the devil, Dre. It's a talent
clap.
Look, the mama rocking with Jaden. Oh, the mama gotta go. Dre rocking with Jaden. Now Dre gotta go. You know, I gotta act like I fuck with you so I can count the people behind you. So I know what I need to do to make you weak at.
Yep.
If it was meant for her to be in Blueface's life as hard as she has tried to have an attachment with him, it would have been there. No babies, no bonds, no blood, no business.
Straight manipulator. He hit this on the nail.
Period. No babies, bonds, blood, businesses, or none of that. You hear me? None of that. Now we're going to listen to the blues and we're going to get up out of here.
All right.
She's a fucking genius. I'm not going to take that from her. I'm going to tell you why she's a genius. Because she knows how to manipulate. So she manipulated me to thinking that she was all about me because she was out of desperation, right?
Thinks that she was about me. And Blueface thinks that it's out of desperation. Partly it is. Remember when she was in that house acting like clothes was there when they wasn't. And she said, I'm fighting for my life. She didn't want to trade up that lifestyle. So yeah, making him think she was all about him out of desperation. Other words, she was inflating his ego, making him think she was going to worship him out of desperation. But while inflating his ego, making him push other people away that aren't doing that. Making him think that this is what you deserve, somebody that's going to worship you like you're a god. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be worshipped like they're a god, because nobody is God but God. But she put that seed in him. She made him feel like that was an atypical way to act around him, was to suck his souls and worship him. And it wasn't. And she knew that all along. And after he pushed away all the people that really loved him because they would not worship him, then she said, well, I could have been famous anyway. It was just God's plan. Remember in the kitchen? He said, you're trying to give God my credit, bitch, and I ain't going for it.
Fuck it.
She created the demon that was coming out of him. She created it. She inserted that in him. Sucking his toes on a flight.
Exactly.
She was happy in that moment. Just like she was when she licked out her tongue at Ronnie and did that kiss. And Ronnie was in the video looking like he was under something. Y'all seen that short yesterday. That shit didn't make me feel good at all. But I'm just glad Ronnie got out of that before he went up to God. She knows what she's doing.
So that's why when she got into a position, she kind of tried to discredit everything I did, right? Why do you think before Chrisean goes live and she cries and says that I'm a terrible guy, her makeup's done, her jewelry's on, her nails are done, everything is pre-planned? That's
what
the
did I
genius
just
part
tell
about
you?
it.
She pre-planned what she was going to do on Jaden's birthday. This was the perfect way to end this live. This was a perfect way, because
That's
I was just
why
showing y'all on this day right here. This was her plan to troll Jaden. They went and bought outfits, makeup, hair, junior clothes, bought a damn tent, everything, because this was her existence.
Real.
This was her existence. This was it. And it's a baby suffering. It's a baby suffering, y'all. Don't forget that. But y'all, let me tell you, I'm about to go ahead and go take my baby calling me again. I love y'all. We going live tomorrow. I love y'all so much. Tay, love you.
We love you guys too. Love you too, Lex.
Love y'all so much. Later.